Hey guys, gals, welcome back to Wolf Lovers. We're gonna be doing NBA 2K16 this time, and bear with us. We're trying with new equipment this time as well. So I'm hoping it's working, and so far it is. So lads are gonna be facing the Lakers.
LA Lakers. We're facing the Lakers, the Los Angeles Lakers tonight.
And I still can't believe it forced us to lose too.
But hey, we over there now. We're gonna keep playing it out, dog.
So we could have had 100% right now.
But we alright.
So I'm gonna leave it over him, and he's gonna start off here with this basketball game. And since we're coming back, we're gonna try to get y'all at least a couple of games, different videos a day, if we can. If not, we'll let you know. So here we go.
What's up, Wolf Nation, all the Wolf lovers all across the world? What's happening? We right back at this time, man. Ladies and gents, cat, dogs, boys and girls and all. We right back. I know we been going for a minute, but we back up in it. Straight like that. So we gonna go ahead and click in and get the party started. I ain't played in the hot set. But guess what? We here. How we doing? Howdy, Chancellor Anderson. The report is ready for the players. We're scouted. Do you want to give it a look? See, we on review report. Let's go ahead and do that. Get up out of there. Nice job on the report. Thank you. Nothing to it. I'm glad it pleased you. Which prospect should we focus on this next cycle? Scout centers. Yeah, we need to send that. What round of quality level talent should we focus on? Best available. I need you to find the absolute cream of the crop. I should have the next report ready for your review in a few weeks. Gain +6 trust, which pushes us up to a 78 with him. What? They say trade either Andrew Miller or Anthony Bennett, trade for first round draft pick. I had to get rid of Anthony Bennett. We're not getting rid of Andre Miller. We're gonna keep Miller. Miller time.
This is 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA. We're joined by the legends
What's up, world? What been
Shaquille O'Neal
happening?
and Kenny the Jet Smith.
Tonight,
we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers playing against the Minnesota Timberwolves. Minnesota's been playing with a lot of focus. They have been a team on a mission this season. Best record in the NBA. We're getting deep into the schedule now, and they continue playing dominant basketball. Fellas, it seems like so much goes into being successful at the
Waiting on the
professional
thing to load
level. I want
up.
to ask a more general question. What was the key to your success as a player and as a champion?
Ready.
You know what? Most
Time to dip set. Look good. Got me locked steady.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the
One time for a meal. Yeah. And the rest of the country.
seems like we've
Bless
been here
us all.
before.
Straight like
Yes, it
this.
is Groundhog
Straight
Day.
like that. Bless
And
all
we
of
welcome you to
us.
this
God bless us
presentation of
all.
the NBA on
Straight
2K
like that.
Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside
We can give
Mark
y'all
Kellogg
another
and Greg Anthony
edition
with
of
Doris Burke on our sideline.
2K16.
Welcome to Los Angeles, home court advantage for the Lakers. We are
Oh yeah,
live at the
we
Staples
gonna
Center.
catch y'all up
They
on that
lost their
21
last three
too.
games,
Oh
and guys,
yeah,
they
most
might get streak
definitely.
to
We
win
gonna
tonight
catch y'all up on
Yeah,
that.
this is a matchup that
We
has
gonna catch
not
y'all
gone
up on that.
well for them. 0-2 on the season
We gonna
series.
catch y'all
This is
on
their
all.
last
There we go.
opportunity
We
to
already
get a little
up
bit of
in this
redemption.
thing. We already
You know what,
jumped on
Greg?
the
This
board.
team has an awful lot of pride in getting swept would not sit
I've been
well.
trying to get my practice
I'd
on.
look for them to
Really,
pull out
really long
everything, all the
anything.
adjustments, all the
Gotta
tricks
shut that
to
down.
try to prevent that from happening.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Martin and Wiggins out on the perimeter. Garnett out there with Towns. And it's Rubio in at the point guard position. Now Clarkson following the miss by Martin.
Hands up, hands up, hands up. Hands up.
Hibbert with the screen.
Reading versus the mama, that's a good match.
Kobe gets the bucket.
And he came off that
Check out the
screen and
mama.
he just didn't get
Check
over
out
the
the
top.
mama.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to
the
challenge
mama.
Greg, and when that's the
Check
case,
him out.
you can mark those up for him.
And for Kobe Bryant,
Oh,
how
I missed
difficult
it.
was last season.
I
Starting
missed
out
it. I knew
strong,
that.
even though the team Greg around him wasn't very good.
That's why you
But
play
then
that 2
everything,
for the one, and I
including
got to
Bryant,
get back
fell
to
to pieces.
And when you're a competitor, the way this guy
2K16, I
is a
ain't no
competitor,
chance. They
you
tied and
can't
paced.
stand to lose. So you push your body to the limit to avoid that. But what happens at age 36
Oh,
when
we
you've got the
found.
kind of
Oh,
miles
nothing
that Kobe
easy.
Bryant has,
Man,
you know, you just can't go it alone. That's why Kobe lasted
Come on, Greg,
only
come on.
35 games.
You know, you go back to Kobe Bryant, he pushed himself so hard last season, though his points per game average was up, field goal percentage was the worst of his career. Just felt he had a better chance to score than anyone else on the team, and it's real hard to argue that he was wrong about that.
And a wide open look here for Wiggins off
I'm
the
all
left rim and out.
totally there.
The Lakers with a quick start to this game. It's a 3-point game. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Plagued by foul trouble throughout in that game. I think it just forced them
told you
into some
so.
rotations that they weren't comfortable with.
Yeah, and you know, the frustrating part, guys, is that's something that can be avoided. You know, you can correct that, but you've got to move your feet and keep your hands to
That was
yourself.
it for
Show
them,
some
yeah.
discipline.
And guys, you know Kobe Bryant. Words can't describe what
They
he's
gotta
meant to
keep
his
shooting.
team, really to the league and the game of basketball. You just wonder when he's
Oh,
finally
no,
going to
no,
say,
no.
you know what? I've done all I can do. That's enough. Retirement's been hinted at, but until I see it, knowing how competitive Kobe
I'm
is,
talking about
I
nothing,
just
nothing,
won't believe it.
nothing,
The
nothing,
Lakers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far.
nothing, nothing.
Nash with a screen for Williams.
Oh, I let him loose.
Here's Hibbert. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense of that, Hibbert's got his second basket of the night. Timberwolves trail by 5. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too
Oh,
many
my
empty trips.
God.
They need some points.
Turnover.
Williams gets to Clarkson. Bryant with a screen on Martin. Clarkson dishes to Kobe. Rebound, Minnesota. Fresh from a win against
Come on, let's
Portland.
get back
How
down
about
to
the
it.
rhythm they got into offensively there? That no
Oh,
doubt
my
in my
God.
mind
The
what the
ball,
result was
use
going
the
to
ball.
be
What is
once
up?
they
What
started
is
to
up?
play.
Really
What is
impressive,
that?
partner, because they simply put it on cruise control.
Hibbert hits the bucket.
Wow.
First quarter of
Wow.
action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Rubio, the pass to Martin. Back to Rubio. Looking to end the drought. And Kevin Martin, the bucket on the
There
assist
we
by
go.
Rubio.
Come on, talk to
And
me.
it's 6 points for Kevin
There
Martin.
we go. Let's go.
Such a height
Let's go.
mismatch out on the perimeter,
Let's go.
and they give up the triple.
Let's find out what Doris
Oh,
Burke
we
has
ain't
for
gonna make it
us.
like
Byron
that.
Scott had a few moments to share with me.
We
We
ain't
talked
get back
about the
on defense.
challenges posed by a player like Ricky Rubio, such a tremendous passer and floor general. Coach said, we know he can make plays, but making
There we
shots
go,
is
there
where
we
he's
go.
been less
Turn
effective.
on, turn.
We need to focus on staying home and forcing him to beat us with his scoring. Guys, we'll see if they can limit his highlight reel dimes. Back to you.
Thank you, Doris. Here is Bryant, following the score by Kevin Martin. Right side, Williams. Back to Kobe. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They get it back. Timberwolves trail by 4.
There we go.
And finished off by
There
Martin.
we go. Yes, sir.
Quick bucket there, solid in transition.
Yeah,
Well, you know, he loves the chance to
Let's
get out and run, and
Let's
you can
go.
see right there why he does.
go.
Now, here's Bryant. He had an 18-point outing in the last
No
game
Brian
against
with
Charlotte.
it.
Yeah, and
Good
talk about
rebound.
his scoring. I mean, Kevin,
Good
with the
defense,
defense
too.
trying to pressure him, he did a good job of getting them to overcommit and getting himself
Yes, sir.
to the line.
Yes, sir.
How
Yes,
about
sir.
the
Yes, sir.
passing?
Yes,
They
sir.
are moving the ball
Yes, sir.
without any thought,
Yes, sir.
without any individual
Come on, Bill.
agility.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see
Go
that
right
kind
to
of
Go right to
unselfishness.
Stay
It's
right
really
there.
hard
Stay right
not to
there.
appreciate all the the assists they've racked up.
Here is Bryant.
Stay on Kobe.
Following the basket by Andrew Wiggins.
Good
And the
move.
basket
Just
good.
Bryant.
And he decides to
That's
go
what he
old
do.
school with the finger
He
roll.
said it's gonna
Minnesota's
be.
gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range
said
so
it won't
far in the
be-
first. And Rubio kicks to Wiggins. That one off the back.
Oh
iron
my
and out.
God, I am
You know
off.
what? You just cannot get much better of a look than that one.
Exactly. I mean, no way you expect him to miss that shot.
It's deflected.
Get that stuff out of here, boy. Not too
And
much,
here we
huh?
go. Fast break. Wiggins has got it. Here's Martin, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
You know what? That's what you like to see. A perfect pass leading him right into the
Trying to
shot.
get back
Didn't
into
even
the
have to
game.
break stride.
I remember the Brian
And a
doing
lot
it
of
as
teams
jump.
are looking for coaches that embrace analytics and look at data-driven approaches. Coach Scott is not one of those guys. He's an old-school coach who goes with his own
Get that stuff
perception.
out of here,
And
boy.
here we go. Wiggins heading to the hoop. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Yes, sir.
How
Yes,
about
sir.
the
Yes,
feel
sir.
and the
Get that stuff
awareness
out of
he
here,
had
boy.
there, finding his teammate behind the defense on the break.
And former coach of the
sir.
year, Byron Scott, down with the Lakers. As you said, Greg, he's not an analytics guy.
little shake,
Clark, I
little
think he's a
rest.
guy that the eye
rest.
test for him is
I
huge.
don't need no time now. We trying to get back into
Educator,
these games.
storyteller, great
Take the
experience as a
playing
player
out the
and as a
pick and roll
champion.
defense.
And I think that all is evident in his coaching style.
Los
Yes,
Angeles
sir.
making a switch here. Randall's checked in. Minnesota also with the
Hands
sub.
up.
Pekovic is
Why?
checked in.
Hands up. Hand in face.
And there's the pass to Bryant.
Gotta get it back out there.
Rebound by Pekovic.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
And Rubio kicks to Towns. Poke loose. Kicks it out to Rubio. Pekovic dishes to Rubio. 4 on the shot clock. Wiggins inside the line. Again, Wiggins missing.
That's one he knows he should
I
have
think get
drained.
a good shot.
Outside Bryant.
It's all
Lakers
right,
passing it
though.
around. And Ricky Rubio gets the whistle that time.
Rubio fine.
And the Lakers with
Really?
some changes. Blacks
There wasn't no
checked in
swing
for
foul. It
him.
was a personal
Brown
foul.
comes in for Bryant.
Yeah,
And
no
it's
swing
Brown in
foul.
for Lou Williams.
Yeah.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Bielitsa, he's checked in for Towns.
Exactly.
Shabazz Muhammad comes in for Wiggins. Zach
Exactly.
Levine's checked in for Kevin Martin. And Jones subbed in for Ricky Rubio.
Anxious. Too anxious.
In Brown now, it's out the key. Clarkson passes to Randall. The feed to Clarkson. It's Brown on the wing. A three-pointer, no good.
You know, even against defense as tight as that, you expect him to bury those.
I don't know, though, Clark. That defender was on him like glue on that
There we
possession.
go.
That
Let's
would have
get
been a heck
Let's
of a
get it.
bucket, even though we've
Let's
seen
get
him
it.
hit those in the past.
Here's Clarkson after the
Let's
basket by
get it.
Minnesota.
Let's
Brown
get it.
outside.
Gotta get back in the groove.
He
That's
dishes
all.
it to Clarkson. They set the screen. Just 5 to shoot. Tries to snap the cold
He should have
streak.
come on, throw the ball,
A
man.
rebound by the Timberwolves.
Yeah, throw the ball.
Last time
Man.
they met was in Minnesota.
That wasn't supposed to be there.
When these
I
two
was
teams
crossing,
square off
yeah,
glass
damn,
and
my
they
man
got
threw the
scoring
ball.
from up and down their lineup.
Yeah, the
Oh,
reserves, the guys
wow.
coming off the bench, Greg, made their presence
That's like
felt.
a
And of
rookie
course,
mistake.
with their big lead, they were able to give the bench a lot of run.
I don't know.
Randall is
He
screen
got
on
away
Jones.
from him.
It's stolen by
He
Jones.
need those sticky plays.
And now the Timberwolves on the break. Here's Levine, and he caps off the fast break
There
with
we
a
go.
monster
Yes,
slam.
sir. Yes,
And guys
sir.
got
Yes,
careless
sir.
with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal,
Yeah.
he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket
Defense.
and don't let them
Defense.
set up the defense.
And the Lakers have possession.
Oh,
After the
wide
basket
pull
by
off
Minnesota.
for
And the shot
He
is
wide
good.
open.
Drums got himself on the board with
Wide
3
pull
there.
off.
You really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Jones kicks to Muhammad. Launches a 3. And yes, sir, that one drops.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And the
Yes, sir.
Timberwolves lead by 6.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
The screen from Brown. Black dishes to Clarkson. Just 5 on the clock. Fires from the wing. Rebound by Bielitsa. Timberwolves leading by 6. Here's Levine. Feeds to Jones. From deep. First shot, first basket. He's up
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
fast.
Yes, sir.
Man, that is not an easy shot right there. I mean, he had to get it off over a much taller defender.
Yeah, he needed to add just a little more loft on that one because of the size mismatch, and he did it perfectly.
Now here's Jones. Here's Levine. And another 3 for Minnesota.
And they are doing some damage
Yes, sir.
from deep.
Which is the main reason, partner, they're sitting on this big lead.
The bench that
Awesome
came took
shooting so
over.
far.
And the
That's
Lakers
what
call
we need.
time here.
Started with
You know what? I think
no
he had
time,
to
no
call
rest.
timeout
You
right
know
now.
what I'm saying? They
Yesterday,
came
his
back,
guys
you know,
regroup because they were
taking
really
the
ranged.
chill to it and
Yeah,
get
they've
into
got
this
to
game.
get some things straightened out, and sometimes the best way to do that is with a timeout. They look to be overwhelmed right now.
And the Timberwolves making a change here.
Yeah, we got the
Shanks
whole
checked in.
bench in,
Lakers trail by 12.
Yeah, the whole bench.
Clarkson kicks to
See what
Brown.
the bench gonna do.
Picked by Randall. Brown outside. The dish to Clarkson. Randall with a screen for Brown. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
First,
I
bro.
like it. I like it. He
Great
broke out the
reserve.
fancy finish there.
Timberwolves leading by 10. Stolen by Clarkson.
Oh
And
my
it's the
God!
Lakers on
I'm
the
trying to
break.
get them in the run. I don't
Drops in the
got tired
breakaway
of
late.
some stuff.
Clarkson's
Good,
got
good.
his first bucket
Yeah,
in this
good,
one.
good. I got
Now
some
that's a
more
momentum
respect,
shifter there.
respect,
He's
dude.
still leading
I was trying
straight
to
to a
be
quick bucket.
Yeah,
just
and
like
a
right
great
there.
way, Clark, to capitalize on the turnover. Don't waste any time. Get the ball right up the court.
Here's Brown. It's tipped. And that'll be
Messi
the
might
Lakers
help.
as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession. .132 left to play in the first quarter. Right wing, and it's going to be a 3-second call. Let's pause for just a moment to see the teams that have been extremely effective with their three-point shooting this past month. The Timberwolves, number 1.
And right now, their three-point shooters are in terrific rhythm. I mean, they've put on a display here from long range.
Now here's Jones. He averages about 5 points a game. Out to the right wing. Here's Levine. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Just doing the job.
Back in the game,
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball.
they're
You know, it's
flying
one
with
thing to
that in the
box
game.
out, but you've got
They're
to pursue
flying
the
with
ball
that
if you're
thing.
going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
Here's Jones. After the basket by the Lakers. Here's Muhammad. A three-pointer is right on target.
Yes, sir.
Muhammad's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Timberwolves. Clarkson with the ball. Working on
Get
Jones.
that stuff out of
It's
here,
blocked.
boy.
And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here. The Lakers making a switch here. Sacrae's checked in.
It's nothing in my house. But I'ma treat it like it's mine. Let's go, it's showtime. Put the fence on Brown. Time to get down.
Now, here's Clarkson. He's guarded closely. Pass to Randall.
Guard it. Get out there, get out there,
Six
get
on
out
the
there,
shot
get out there.
clock.
Stay on. You get you with the
And the
spin
first shot
move.
of the night for him, no good. Minnesota leading by 9. To the left wing. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's Levine. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Yes, sir.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there.
That's
They'll
why you
settle
gotta
for
drive
making him
sometimes.
earn the free throw.
I know I like
This is
shoot.
his first trip to the line tonight.
I like to shoot,
Gotta
but you
admire
gotta
what
drive.
he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about
You gotta
over
drive. You gotta be able to get
90%?
to the paint.
He's been a completely different guy at the line this season. I mean, last year, you weren't sure what you were
R.
going to get when
Kelly.
you got to the stripe. There's no way we could have
Hey,
expected
stop.
such a huge increase in those free throw percentage numbers.
Here's Brown.
He up on it. Take them Griffins.
Fires for three,
Oh,
and
good
that's
pull.
not going to go.
They like to look on.
And-
Drip. Drippity drop.
And speaking with
Yeah.
Roy Hibbert before the game, he helped illuminate their defensive philosophy.
Come on with the game.
You want to guard the paint,
Roy Hibbert.
and some of that has to do with myself being able to patrol the paint as much as possible. We want long contested twos. They guard the three-point line, bring them to me. I'll either hit them with a straight up, block the shot, or alter the shot. So contested twos are the worst shots in the NBA.
When you have that sort of
thanks
focus
for
like
telling me
Hibbert, that kind of confidence on display on a nightly basis, Greg, you are a game changer, and he does change games every night.
You know, and we saw his skill set and execution develop very rapidly over the course of
good
just a couple of
defense.
years. He
Hands
worked
up, boy.
extremely hard to become the force he is on the interior in this game.
Time.
Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly
Lucky
contested quarter
shot.
as we
I ain't
move here into
time
the
it right,
second.
but thank God for the shot.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Timberwolves.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
Good try.
On the
Good
three-point
try.
shooting, because that has
Good
been a
try.
factor as well. If they can maintain that current form, they can be successful.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. Rubio and Martin are their backcourt. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Chang, and it's Towns in at the center.
And, you know, for Brandon Bass, such a big asset to Boston last year, and they're pushed to make the playoffs.
Oh, check
Especially
him
after
out.
the Celtics have traded away
Check
several key
him out.
veterans. His toughness, his strong mid-range game, that all helped.
So it's the Timberwolves now after the basket by the Lakers. And the basket is good. Got it to
Yes,
go
sir.
through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play.
Ding, ding, ding.
And for Gorgie Jang, an intelligent guy with strong physical attributes, gigantic arm span, but extremely raw skill-wise.
Yeah, his game still needs plenty of polish on both ends of the
got
floor.
Mr.
I
Bryant.
really felt like he took a
Mr.
huge
Bryant on
leap
the tape.
last season, and he has the intensity along with that work ethic to continue to grow.
Count that one, and the Minnesota lead has been cut down to 9 in the bucket from Lou Williams. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. And it's Rubio penetrating outside for Martin. Passes it to Rubio. In the corner, it's Wiggins. From deep. Can't get it to go. And the Lakers
feel
will
the
go
mighty
You
the other way
Lou.
with it.
You know, on the topic of James,
Oh,
he
yeah,
did
the
improve
ball.
in practically every category
he's
in year
open.
2. Offensively, though, he still looked a bit mechanical.
And the bounce
Defense
in.
is still
Wow.
work for too many head fakes, but
Wow.
you've got to like his upside.
That's all right, though. That's all right.
Rubio against Williams. Here's Martin. Hits the target from 18 feet.
Yes, sir.
Martin's got 14 points for the game.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
I've been struggling with him. Now I'm struggling with Wiggins.
On the wing, Bryant. Covered
It's
by
all
Martin.
right, though. It's all right. Oh, you did
Sacre
hear a
passes to
57-point
Williams.
game.
Shot
Oh,
clock at
that's
5.
right. Oh, yeah.
Fires from the wing. Can't hit. Good D by Rubio.
And talking about Gorgie Jang, he recorded 22 points and 21 rebounds in the game his rookie season. Amazingly, it was the first ever 2020 game by a Timberwolves rookie. The Wolves, of course,
There you
home
go.
to Kevin Garnett
Yes, sir.
and Kevin
Yes,
Love.
sir.
So that's,
Yes, sir.
that's pretty good company.
He
You
all right.
can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Yeah.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but
That's
still,
all
as a defender,
time out.
you
Yes,
got to do a
sir.
better job of fighting over and through that.
One guy who's been getting it done is Kevin Martin.
He's on fire. They needed to put their heads together
Go,
and
he
figure
gotta
out
do.
how to get the ball out of his hand.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Andrew Wiggins showed that he's going to be a big-time player in this league, Clark, for a long time.
And we knew Wiggins could attack the basket and create his own shot, Kevin, but I think many, and I'm included in this one, were surprised at how good his jumper looks this early in his career. I mean, it's pretty reliable right now.
Lakers. Jordan Clarkson comes in for Ryan Kelly. The Timberwolves also with the sub. Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Gorgui Dieng. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Williams back to Bryant. He kicks it to Williams. Martin with the block.
And the shots just
Not in my house.
continue to say no in terms of falling.
Wiggins dishes to Rubio. Wiggins with it, picked up by Bryant. Pekovic with a screen. Martin kicks to Rubio. Back to Martin. Shoots the 3. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Yes, sir.
And with Wiggins' game, he has a nice jumper for
Yes,
a
sir.
player
I'm
his
fine. I'm
age.
just
As
trying
he
to focus,
grows
y'all.
in the league, he'll become more
Oh, hey,
and
this is
more
not no
comfortable
easy
shooting from deep.
bathroom.
He'll be nearly
There's
impossible
no
to
easy
guard
bathroom. My
when
shots
he
have
has
been
a
off.
consistent
Really, I'm
three-point
really
shot.
trying to
And here's
focus. So
Clarkson
not, I
following
will
Kevin
lose
Martin's
this
3.
game.
And you know that's going to be goaltending,
Oh,
guys.
goal.
That's the basket right there.
Oh,
Got there
yeah,
late,
I'm
but you
dead,
do have to
folks.
like the
I'm
aggressiveness to
dead,
go
folks.
after the block.
That
But
one
that
so
one's gonna
quiet.
count.
Roy Hibbert's checked in for
Silent
Los Angeles.
assassin.
And you know, with Wiggins, it just isn't all about his ability to score. Showed a real knack for making the unselfish play, too. Understands how to work as a unit to create shots and gets to the right spot on the floor. His potential is unlimited.
Here's Clarkson following the score by Kevin Martin. Hibbert gets the bucket.
The offense has a better flow, and it actually looks better here in the second quarter.
It does. They're playing with a little bit more bounce in their step and trying to close this gap. Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
Bryant with it. And it's Martin picking him up. Foul call that time.
Oh, we'll play Mr. Bryant.
Chances at the free throw line
Get
here.
yourself to the line.
Real Special K, so many
Yourself to
records
the
for
line.
Kobe, but one he set last season was
Oh, they when he had the straight ball here like Mike
from the
Sherrill.
floor.
You know, he passed the great Hondo, John Havlicek, for that title. I'm sure John doesn't mind having him pass him up for that
The
one.
old Buckeye, you're
yeah,
right.
That's
yeah,
right, most
yeah.
misses. But you look at the players on that list, a who's who of NBA
It's
stars.
okay. It's okay.
And, you know, there's all this talk about Kobe now being the leader of missed shots, having that record. But listen, the guys that are in the top 5 of that list, all Hall of Fame players. So you don't miss a lot of shots unless your team trusts you to take them, and you're pretty good.
Here's Clarkson following the score by Kevin Martin. Here's Williams, and the rebound goes to Martin. Martin's got his 3rd rebound tonight.
You know, they're not totally dominating the glass, but they're definitely doing enough to keep this lead right where it is.
Yeah, but they've separated themselves, Clark, in a number of categories, rebounds just being one of them.
Oh, yeah.
And guys,
I
a
see
final
what
thought
you
on
gonna do.
Kobe. I mean, all the players on that list were heavily
Oh, that's what he did. He did
scoring.
that.
I take any
It's
of the top
okay,
guys
it's
on that
okay.
list over someone who's afraid to shoot
It's
the ball
okay.
when their number's called.
Here's Rubio following the score by Lou Williams.
Oh,
here
no.
comes Williams all
Hey,
alone.
dude.
Begins with the block.
Get that stuff out of here, boy. Not in my house.
Pekovic passes to Wiggins. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Well, guys, in the NBA, you learn things by
Gotta
doing
get to the
them
line
in
with it.
game time action. And Andrew Wiggins had plenty of time to learn on the job. He was 2nd in the league in minutes played last season, only behind James Harden.
Looking over the numbers again, Greg, Wiggins logged a ton of minutes as a rookie, over 36 minutes a game, Clark. That led all rookies in the NBA.
All right.
And how about
Right
leading
back in.
everybody in the league in minutes played after
Right
the
back
All-Star
in.
break, Kevin? Almost 40 minutes a game is what he averaged after the All-Star break.
Oh, Mr. Bryant.
Now here's Williams.
Oh,
He's
for
got
the
7.
second.
Shot, no good. Great D that time from Martin.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Pekovic dishes to Wiggins. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Still not
If he can
good.
improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
Lakers shooting their 5th and
I'm
6th
4
free
for
throws of
11
the
with
game.
Wiggins, dog. I'm 4 for
And the
11.
first one at the line is good.
Take a look at what Lewis Williams been doing. He has 8 points, and he's put
I am
one
4 for
three-pointer on the
11.
board.
You know what, though, Clark? It wouldn't be a bad idea going forward to try to let him do a little more damage from beyond the arc.
Brown is checked in for the Lakers.
And working Kevin themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. And we know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you. Terrific assist that time by Rubio.
Clarkson kicks to Williams.
Oh, wow. He got up.
Williams has got 11 points in the quarter.
He has been fantastic this quarter, guys.
This
is just the kind of effort they need if they're going to continue to trim the lead.
In the quarter, it's Wiggins.
He wide open.
And again, Minnesota with the triple.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results right now.
You're right. 3 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now, here's Clarkson. 11 points for him in that last game against Charlotte. And the shot is good.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
It's Martin on the wing. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Clarkson's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Outside Williams.
Oh, watch out. Look how he spent all that swing. Good defense.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up again.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Wiggins from outside. That's in.
Yes, sir.
Coming
Yes,
off
sir.
an
Yes,
assist
sir.
from
Yes, sir.
Rubio.
Back to the three-point shot over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
Hands up.
Now,
Hands
here's
up.
Clarkson.
Slide,
He's got
step
8,
up.
and it's Hibbert missing.
That is some tough defense there against one of
the
the
ball
better
down.
finishers in our game.
Rubio, the pass to Wiggins. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. And now let's take a look at the most efficient scoring teams in the NBA. The Timberwolves, number 1.
I didn't even get a chance to take off.
Tremendously disciplined offensively, always looking for the best possible shot. That's how they've gotten that field goal percentage.
Ken Crowder scored
Brown is checked in for Williams. Minnesota also making some changes. Muhammad is checked in for Martin, and Jones subbed in for Ricky Rubio. They set the pick.
I mean, just because I said spoiled milk, spill milk. My bad.
Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
For Wiggins, the last
Wolves
10
are
or
on
so
tonight.
games, he
We
has
are on
been
the lake.
remarkable.
Let's go.
Second in scoring.
Let's go. Let's go.
Second in
Let's go.
three-point
Let's go.
field goal percentage. And also his field goal percentage is up in the top
Jones
5. Tremendously efficient at finishing plays at the basket.
And what he's doing right now, I mean, carving up defensive schemes at will. Boy, it's just a beautiful thing to watch.
Here's Levine. He had a career game last time out, bucket after bucket, and he gets the bucket.
There we
and
go.
the Timberwolves lead by
Bella
18.
Lisa.
Exactly
Better
what they
Lisa.
want right there.
Better watch it
Continue to
because you
get
might
good
beat
looks.
you.
Clarkson kicks to
Bella
Brown.
Lisa. Hands up, hands up, hands up, hands up,
Dishes it
hands
to
up.
Clarkson. Hibbert with the screen
Go
on
round the
Jones.
screen, round the
Here's
screen, round. Step
Clarkson.
up, step up,
Here's
step
Hibbert.
up.
Muhammad with the
Oh, there
steal.
we go.
And now the
There we
Timberwolves on the
go.
break. And here they go. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And Greg, I love the fact he's always in control, even though he's going at breakneck speed. He still maintains his body control.
Let's go.
Here's Clarkson
Hands up, hands up,
following
hands
the
up,
bucket by the
hands up.
Timberwolves.
Hands up. Hands up.
Brown outside.
Get out there. Get out there. No slacking. No slacking. Get on.
Now, here's Clarkson.
Uh-oh, he'll
Defended
slip
by
by.
Jones. And he gets
Oh,
it to go.
wow. You got to get that
Randall's
up,
got his
guys.
first points of the night.
You
I'll
got to
tell you
clean
what,
up the
the defenders
speed.
didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the
Don't let him slip nothing through like that. I think I'm going to work that hard.
Outside, Jones. He feeds it to Levine. And another three
Oh,
for
yes, sir.
Minnesota.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to
sir.
respond at the other end.
Yeah, and Greg, you know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shootout this team.
The shot by Clarkson, no good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after
Oh,
that.
no.
Very steady with
Oh,
their
no.
work
Got
on
caught
the
up in the
interior.
jam.
Really a well-rounded effort
Uh-oh, yeah,
overall.
ripping.
pushing it up, and it's slammed in by Garnett.
On the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
Randall, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one, drawing the whistle on a lot of contact. Lakers shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
Guys, that says a lot about the poise of this team. I mean, they've been so calm, cool, and consistent at the stripe this year. I mean, that's impressive.
Zach Gray is checked in for the Lakers. Ryan Kelly comes in for Jordan Clarkson. And one feels bad for the way Julius Randle's career started. I was there that night. First game of the season, 7th pick out of Kentucky in the 2014 draft. Suited up for one game, broke his right leg. 14 minutes in, and the guy that comforted the most Kobe Bryant stayed with him the entire time when he was really in shock on the floor.
He was, and unfortunately, for so many reasons. For one, he had really been progressing in the summer league, and the Lakers obviously had high hopes for him. And when he went down, that was the start of the rest of the ship kind of going down with him.
Brown dishes to Kelly. Lets it go with a 3. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3. Minnesota leading by 20. Jones drives in. It's stolen by Brown.
Oh, no. We did. Oh, no.
35 seconds left now here in the second.
Hands up. Get the ball back. Oh, you don't dunk.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Flash touched by Chang.
My house. Not.
29 seconds left in the first half. Brown right side from the baseline. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Obviously a mix-up defensively on that possession.
Pass to Levine from the arc. And another 3 for Minnesota.
But the defense not doing a good job at all getting after him. They've got to crowd him and make it tough for him. That's his 2nd this quarter.
It's Brown with the drive.
Step up.
Rebound by Bielitsa.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor.
Wow.
There's no denying that.
And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. Minnesota
I was a little rusty, y'all, when I started off.
Slowly getting back into it. On the sideline. Doris?
Well, Ricky, what does it say about this team to have such great productivity from the bench, and what does it do for you guys as a unit?
It's amazing. That means like we have a deep bench, and that a lot of work from the staff, from the everybody of the team, like doing extra work and winning games.
Well done, Ricky. Thank you, guys. Back to you.
All right, Doris, thank you, and we'll be back after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, 2 quarters down, 2 to go. Welcome back. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith as we start breaking it down for you. Some excellent work early from Kevin Martin. He had 21 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. And Kenny, what did you see out there from the Timberwolves?
Well, they killed it on the glass, and they did it with high-level fundamentals, blocking out, maintaining position, and going up strong to the basket. If they board like that in the second half, this league will continue to grow.
Shaq, your take on the Lakers.
Well, the bottom line, they got to defend the three-point line much better. They were concentrating all their effort into protecting the paint, and these guys were standing behind the line, yakam, splaka kataya, and that strategy backfired, Ernie. They gave up far too many open looks, and all those threes killed them.
That's going to do it for now as the second half is just about ready to get started. We'll see you later.
And we right back at it. Let's go.
Welcome back, everybody. 3rd quarter just about to get going here.
I know you want to talk about me. Focus
a runaway game. Really an incredible game from Kevin Martin.
just in attack mode. He was able to get in the lane at will in that first half.
They got me jumping there.
It was aggressive attacking basketball at its finest. I mean, really a lot of fun to watch.
Brandon Bass is out there with Roy Hibbert. Then it's Williams. Then there's Kobe. And it's Clarkson in at the 1. That's the Laker 5.
Yes, sir.
And that kind of sums up the defensive effort we've seen here tonight, guys.
Outside Williams.
Defense. Hands up. Ooh, look at the
Got a piece
screen.
of it.
Nah.
Edge on the glass
Did
is the
not.
difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Now here's Rubio. Following the miss by Andrew Wiggins. Shot clock at 5. KG, that's good.
KG.
And a big height advantage right there.
You know, it's tough to bring a big man that far away from the goal, but that might be a mismatch they're willing to live with.
Now here's Kobe. It's blocked. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession.
They ain't gonna even let you do it in your
The Lakers have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Here's Bass. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times. Having an easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. There's the foul. That's against Minnesota. The Lakers have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. He's off on the first.
Don't touch that down. Nice.
Good on the second free throw. Timberwolves leading by 20. And it's Rubio penetrating. It's stolen by Bass.
Oh, no. They're turning it over.
Now, here's Clarkson. 10 points for him. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist. Clarkson's got 4 points now in the quarter. Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Rubio, the pass to Martin. Kicks it to Wiggins. Back to Martin. They set the screen. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And with room like that
off the bench, you have got
to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
Here's Rubio following the basket by Kobe Bryant. Kicks it out to Wiggins. The 3, and that one's good. Wiggins has got 23.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent. Well, I tell you what, Ricky Rubio has everything.
What are we breaking
for?
Let's go.
Let's go. Shoot it better. Rubio can defend. He can pass. He can lead a team. But until he becomes a better shooter, I think he's going to short-circuit his potential.
Let's go. I'm ready for all the smoke.
Now, here's Clarkson. Tight defense on him. It falls for his 5th field goal tonight. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that
Come on,
lead
man.
pass.
What's up all the time out?
And back to Ricky Rubio for a moment, who certainly is at the hub of what this team does, averaging over 8 assists a game for his career through last season. If he can stay healthy, gain some weight, this is a guy to watch.
It really is. And listen, they're also built now for him because they got those great athletic wings. And if he can shoot it a little bit better, I think he's going to have more opportunities to spread the floor and drive and make plays. And for his first 4 seasons in the league, never hit over 38%. That's not going to get it done at the highest level.
And here is Williams following Kevin Martin's 3. Bass can't get it to go. Martin with it. 24 points for him. Rubio outside. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Oh, yes, sir.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing them. 4 of the last 5 makes coming from long range.
And here is Los Angeles now after the three-pointer from Ricky Rubio.
That's it.
Clarkson kicks to Bass. 13 feet away. And the rebound goes to Martin. Martin's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative.
I
They've
don't like making no
I think
turnover.
with more purpose so far.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play. So it's the Lakers now after the basket by Minnesota. Here's Hibbert. That's in, coming off an assist by Kobe. 14 points for Roy Hibbert.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
Rubio dishes to Garnett. Fader on the way, and there's another one for the Timberwolves.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot.
Yeah,
it's
right
really
there.
paid off for them during the run.
Kobe, that's good.
That is shot.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
Now here's Martin. He's got 26. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Clarkson's got his fourth rebound in this one. Hibbert with the screen. Clarkson passes to Bryant. Three-pointer. That doesn't go in either for Kobe. Timberwolves leading by 23. Martin kicks to Wiggins. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Clarkson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside Williams.
I can't even shoot nothing with Williams.
Hibbert with a screen
I
for
can't even get a
Williams.
simple layup.
Martin with the block, and they get it back. Now the pass to Hibbert. Lakers passing it around. Shot clock at 6. Here's Clarkson. Wiggins with the rebound. Minnesota's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Lets it go. Another miss by Minnesota.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but
Nah.
he just, let's face it, he
Who
whistled.
hurt? Kobe hurt?
Kobe with it, and it's Martin picking him up. Here's Hibbert. Wiggins with some nice D.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
And guys,
They gotta get to
KG
the
is
right,
so
dog.
loved and has given so much to the area of Minneapolis, St. Paul, the state of Minnesota. He really, Clark views it as his home.
And Kevin, you started with him there in Minnesota when he got underway
They
in the
gotta get
league.
to the
Fans
right.
love having him there and involved with the franchise again for sure.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Tarek Black, he's checked in for Hibbert. Randall comes in for Brandon Bass. Brown, he's checked in for Bryant.
Hands
And
up.
it's Brown in for Jordan Clarkson. Now here's Williams. 11 points in the game. A 3-ball. And there's
Looking
Brown.
wide open.
That's good on the assist by Williams. Brown's got 11.
Looking wide open.
And, you know, for Garnett, after his playing days are over, I got to believe he's going to be looking to take some ownership in this Wolves organization. He is a beloved figure here in Minneapolis.
Wiggins against Brown. Wiggins drives in. Makes it off the glass. Wiggins has got 27.
He's got some serious
Oh, wow,
momentum
he's
going
got
right now. He's
27
been great
points. Wow.
all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
You know, there are
I'll
a
try
lot
to
of
stop
bigger
him
power
too late.
forwards than him in the NBA, but very few that rise up like he can.
And if KG did become a shareholder in the Wolves, it would be wild. I mean, could you imagine how intimidating contract negotiations would be with him sitting across the table? Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really
There we
strong
go.
quarter.
Williams
They
with the
gotta
ball.
get back into the
And it's Martin
groove,
picking him
man.
up. Brown kicks to Williams. Rubio against
Stay
Brown.
right there. Hands up. Hands up.
Outside Williams. Shoots from the line. Got a hand on
Get
it.
that stuff
Whoops,
out
there's
there
the
here for-
24-second shot clock violation. So
Oh,
they'll turn it
wow.
over. And the Lakers making a change here. Kelly's checked in. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Jang, he's checked in for Towns. Shabazz Muhammad comes in for Wiggins. Levine's checked in for Kevin Martin. And Jones subbed in for Ricky Rubio. To the left side wing. Here's Levine. No good on the triple. Los Angeles has gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Time now for an injury report. Let's get an update now on Kobe Bryant. What's the status, Doris?
Guys, the head athletic trainer for the Lakers provided some information. He relayed to me that it seems like he bruised his tailbone on that play. If he were to miss significant time, it would really hurt this team that depends on him for so many things. Guys, time will tell.
Thank you, Doris. Boy, you always hate to see anyone ever deal with any sort of injury.
And almost for every player, it's inevitable. I mean, injuries are going to happen no matter how well you take care of yourself.
And let's just hope the rehab process doesn't drag on any longer than it has to.
The Lakers have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10. The first free throw is good.
And one record that is going to be very hard for any player to ever match is the Iron Man streak. That record's held by AC Green as he played in 1,192 consecutive games. That kind of durability is going to be hard to match in the modern NBA.
And with Iron Man streaks, it isn't just injury that can get you. It's scheduled days off and getting suspended games, too.
Yeah, just for reference, last season DeAndre Jordan was the active leader, played over 300 straight games as a player. He was the leader in the league, but he wasn't even a third of the way to Green's historic mark of consecutive games.
It has been a three-point barrage for them since halftime.
Not sure if it's been by design or simply by accident, but either way, it has been impressive.
And the basket good. Brown's got his second bucket.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
Jones kicks to Pekovic. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And guys, for Nikola Pekovic, NBA scouts said he needed work on his shot coming in. Yet he's money from mid-range at times, especially at the charity stripe. One of the best free throw shooting bigs we have in our league.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Robert Sacre, he's checked in for Tariq Black. And it's Williams in for Brown.
Hands up.
And back to Pekovic at the free throw line. Clark, he has consistently been around 75% for his career.
Last season, he got that number up to 84%. And he also gives you really good effort in the paint on both ends of the floor.
Now here's Jones. The feed to Levine. He dishes it to Jang. And they immediately answer back with the dunk.
Solid work on the back end of that play.
Yeah, finish hard with 2 hands on the stuff.
Yeah, nothing extravagant, guys, but again, no need on that one.
Here's Williams after the basket by Minnesota. It's stolen by Jones. And now Jones running the floor all by himself. And the jam by Levine.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Great point. I mean, that aggression has allowed them to just create a lot of havoc, and boy, are they taking advantage.
So it's the Lakers now, following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Williams gets the bucket.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of him.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. While we have a moment here, let's reveal the teams that have been holding opponents to the fewest points this month. The Lakers in 5th.
And they've just been on a defensive tear. I mean, allowing so few points. And really, I think it's the energy with which they've played.
First free throw is good.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Kobe's checked in for Brown. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Bielitsa is checked in for Nikola Pekovic. Here's Kelly. Back to Bryant. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
And with a quick break in the action, here's some numbers for Kobe Bryant. He's getting around 16 points a game, 5 assists, and 6 rebounds. Just solid all-around performances we've been seeing from him, delivering night in and night out.
And you know, that's what stars do. It isn't always about scoring 50 points. It's about making plays consistently.
And the first one drops.
Well, just take a look at what Kobe's done tonight. 10 points and 4 assists.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Here's Kelly following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Picked by Randall. Bryant dishes to Williams. Cannot hit, and Minnesota will come the other way. They're off to battle the Clippers after this game, as they'll be playing at the Staples Center. That's game 4 of 4 out on the road for them.
Now that was pretty. That was just a nice looking reverse jam right there.
Use the rim, Clark, to protect the ball, I think, too, a little bit.
Yeah, did a nice job with it.
And guys, how about the awareness there with that finish in traffic?
He's not exactly striping them from deep. He had 1 3-ball in the first half, still bageled in the second. That was the 3rd straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical, be more aggressive.
The game's just far too easy right now when it comes to attacking the basket. They have got to do better.
The drive by Bryant. Minnesota with the rebound.
That's what we call good defense in the paint, worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely is, and maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence, that's a basket.
Shooting for Los Angeles. At the line for 2.
First one falls for him. So he gets them both.
Over with.
16 seconds left in the 3rd quarter.
Man, that man tough. That man hurt still out there.
Out to the wing. Here's Kelly.
What a shot.
And the Lakers with another miss.
And that shot will go down. Boy, the defenders have to make sure they tag it.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books.
Okay,
One all but overall.
One paying attention to the time on the clock.
Welcome back as we get ready to start the 4th quarter. Not exactly a nail biter here, but you never know.
Come on, let go, y'all. Close
and
out
look at the
time.
5 for the Timberwolves to start the 4th. Andre Miller is up there with Levine. Then it's Gorgui Dieng. Then there's
Get him up off the ground.
And it's Bielitsa in at the 4.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
Clarkson kicks to Nance. Feeds it to Sacre.
Yeah.
It's tipped. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Uncovered. And that one good from Clarkson.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off stuff.
Now Miller. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
Take it inside on him.
A few possessions into the 4th quarter, just over a minute played.
Get on.
Nance a screen on Miller. Miller with the double team. Brown wide open, he fires. And the 3-ball is good.
And you know what? He's got a new BFF. It's the triple.
And it has been his BFF today anyway. Most of his points have been of the deep ball.
Here's Bielitsa. And that one's good.
Bielitsa's
Bielitsa's got 4 points now in the 4th.
That one was solid. There's a big difference in the field goal percentages between these two teams here in the second half.
And Greg, that difference has come about because we've got one team moving crisply, getting good shots, and the other is just kind of stagnant.
Timberwolves Timberwolves have gotten all shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Miller kicks to Zhang.
You know, one thing we saw a lot of last season during the playoffs was the Hack-a-Shaq clan, pretty much purposely fouling a poor free throw shooter. A lot of different opinions on it, as it wasn't fun to watch for the viewers, but many feel it's a legitimate part of the game if it works.
Clarkson kicks to Brown. Floater. Minnesota with the rebound. Bielitsa's got 5 rebounds tonight. 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Here's Levine. He's covered by Brown. Here's Miller. And counted from 19 feet away.
They're leaning on that mid-range right now. That's 6 of their last 10 points from that area.
And it's working. As long as the defense gives you space, hey, let it fly.
And the foul called on Andre Miller. That is his first foul of the game. Brown is checked in for the Lakers. And then for Minnesota, Nikola Pekovic comes in for Gorgui Dieng. And Adrian Payne subbed in for Muhammad. It's Brown with the drive. Terrific design on the big play, and he lays it in.
And really, the defense didn't do a lot to fight around that screen on that possession.
Timberwolves have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Miller kicks to Levine. There's a screen. Miller with the ball. Picked up by Brown. Shot is good.
Well, if you got them layups, there's no way you're going to get back.
LA has gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. Brown the pass to Nance. There's the dish to pass to Sacre. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Lock at 6. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Shoots. Shot by Kelly, no good.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Here's Payne. Blanketed by the D. Fights to the rim for the layup. Payne's got 4 this quarter. And Los Angeles guys shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Brown kicks to Kelly. It's picked off. And now running up the court, Miller pushing. Pekovic against Nance. Pekovic inside. Nance with the rebound.
Oh, tough D on the side.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle.
Kelly dishes to Brown. Stolen by all alone. Oh! Oh, we're going to remember that one.
Oh, Kevin, that was special.
Oh, goodness. That was almost a circus-like dunk.
And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
Yeah, defensively, some really good pressure being applied, though, so you've got to give credit there. It seems like they've been rattled a little bit.
Greg, you think they've been rattled?
They have, Kevin, but that's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
There's Brown with the 3. That is good. Brown's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Lakers. Miller outside. Gives it to Levine. Takes the 3. Can't hit. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. And following this one, they'll take on the Hornets in New Orleans. And that'll be game 1 of a 4-game. And here's Brown outside. Rebound by Bielitsa. The Timberwolves have gone 7 of 10 shooting since the start of the fourth quarter. Right wing. The tray. That's good. Bielitsa's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Just too dangerous for a shooter to leave alone from beyond the arc.
Against Brown. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
Too late.
For Minnesota, they of 11 from the field in the final period. Great shooting down the stretch. Miller kicks to Bielitsa. Dishes it to Levine. Pass to Bielitsa. 6 to shoot. On the wing, Miller. He's covered by Brown. Pekovic. Rebound the Lakers.
I had to get rid of it.
And here is Brown. To the wing on the left. Poke loose. Oh, and here comes Miller all alone. And let's get your take on stats for the Timberwolves.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Yeah, I think you also have to give them a lot of credit for how well they've risen up to meet shooters to challenge in this game. A lot of block shots tonight.
Brown the pass to Nance. Over to the left wing. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Kelly. That 3 off the mark. Minnesota's gone 2 or 3 quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Brown with it, and it's Miller picking him up. It's Brown on the way. He kicks to Sacre. Takes the 13-footer. Misses off the right iron. Minnesota shooting it as well as you're going to see. 67%. Shots good by Miller.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to
Good
ball movement. He put that in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
And Minnesota has possession. Following the bucket by the Lakers. Levine kicks to Miller.
Oh,
and
man, I'm cool with that
another 3
play.
for Minnesota.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
LA's got the 3-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it. 9 times they've missed. Shot by Kelly, no good.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Gone 7 from the field here in the 4th. Back to Brown. Kelly dishes to Brown.
Bring the ball back.
And the foul called Ray Miller.
Oh, man, he's tripping. Come on, shoot the ball. Come on, bro, with the ball. Come on, bro.
Values are skyrocketing. TV deal kicking in next season as well. It represents the largest expansion of league in history.
The Lakers making a switch here. Williams is checking in.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
To Bielitsa. Levine kicks to Payne. And they will get the basket here, folks. As they roll goaltending.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
Minnesota making some changes. Gorgui Diengs checked for Nikola Pekovic. Garnett for Payne. And Shabazz Muhammad subbed in for Levine. For Los Angeles, they've gone 8 from the floor here in the 4th quarter. And Williams, here we go. And the rejection by Jang.
Not only is their advantage on the boards is huge too.
They've been the aggressive, plain and simple, outworking them, fighting for every loose ball.
Larry Nance is checked in for Sacre. And the NBA's TV deal paying 3 times as much per year as the previous deal.
And it's changing the math as the salary cap and contract negotiations go. For the fans out there, don't get sticker shock with players to share in these revenues.
Because I just got to go to the right. You never know what might happen.
The teardrop and the rejection
not this time,
by
but
Jang.
come on, come on, come on.
Leading the break by Brown. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. And there's that's going to be assist by Brown. Brown's got 13 points here in the second half alone. 56 left in the 4th quarter. Here's Garnett. The 10-footer finds the target.
We'll work him like that. Go inside. Go inside.
Here's Brown.
All right, go inside. Step up.
He feeds it to Williams.
Slide. Stay on defense right there.
Garnett grabs the ball. Garnett's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Williams against Jones. Over to the left wing. Shot from 12. And there's another one for the Timberwolves.
And one team is
Why
just
not
completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out a monster win here for Minnesota.
And they could do no wrong today.
Come on, get the ball. Y'all got to do it right.
Performing to it's Clark
Come on,
Fullest
gotta stay
capability.
alert,
Yeah, very satisfying win for him, too. A game to on the other side, definitely one you want to forget as soon as possible.
And the effort here tonight, adding to the W column for the season. It'll go down as their 48th win.
And they've really had a dominant run game against this opponent this year. They played them 3 times and every one.
Well, once they'd taken the first 2 from him, you could just sense how this one was going to go.
Here's Williams, Timberwolves. And the Lakers with another miss.
No doubt the quarter just not going his way. Still scoreless.
It's stolen by Brown.
I should have took the shot.
Now here's Williams.
Doing too much.
36 seconds left in the game. Looking to end his cold spell.
Get that stuff out of here,
with the
baby.
block.
Get that
Now
stuff.
Minnesota
Come on.
the fast break.
They didn't take their time in wrapping this game up. They came out with a sense of urgency.
Nice ending spurt to polish it off. Once they had him on the ropes, they started throwing haymakers at him.
The whole knockout blow.
The Lakers with the ball, following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Here's Kelly.
And
that time also.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter choice making.
From 20 feet out, it's off. And so Timberwolves taking care of business
Well,
here.
there goes another one. Wolf
by the manner
lover.
in which their team was dismantled.
Hey, that
You know
was
what?
fun.
Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team
Great.
to come in
That
and
was
just
fun.
cruise
That
to
was
the
fun
kind
time.
of win they did tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony.
The 2K Sports.
Man, we come up with the
Postgame
win. We come up with victory. Victory land, yeah.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson joined by Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Now let's take this opportunity to check out our Jordan player of the game. We watched a marvelous third quarter from him, and he basically put the game on ice at the point. And from that point on, they were in control.
Ernie,
Zach
that
LaVine,
is the
wow.
definition of domination. He took them to school tonight in every possible way. I know there's 10 players on the court, but I only noticed one.
He came off the bench and torched him tonight. That's my torch. Don't
Wow,
sound
he
like a
came off
torch,
the bench
but I
like
know you
that,
feel the
man.
heat.
Wow.
I don't think the plan was for him to play as big as he did tonight. But once his kid hit the floor,
Wow.
it didn't take long for him to take over.
And that'll do
Did
it
it
for
do?
tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew.
Wow. Very good game. Oh, that was ball. Oh yeah, long they playing like that, we good. Long they playing like that, we good. 15 blocks. Wow. 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 Yeah, we up out of that one. And get what? We finna slide to another one. Cause I'm feeling like that right now. Excuse me. What they say, the team up big in back-to-back games. Who would you thank the most for this success? I'm sure everyone in the entire organization feel that we couldn't do any of this without our fans. Now how we gonna roll with it? And we're gonna go to LA Clippers. Play game. What it said, you were being offered the following trade. Timberwolves receive Lance Stevenson and A. Rivers. Rakim, oh no. Decline that. Ignore right now. We would go to the game. They probably even more mad than that. They probably even more mad. I want to get into the game.
2K Sports
We ain't got
pregame
time
show.
playing. We come to play ball.
Hello, everybody. Johnson here alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, we'll be watching the Los Angeles Clippers playing against the Minnesota Timberwolves. Minnesota's been playing with a lot of focus. Over the season, we've gotten a good sense of what this team is capable of. When they're on, which they have been consistently, they are an excellent unit. Game almost upon us. Lots of fond memories, I'm thinking. Shaq, I mean, you're three-time MVP of this contest. Tell us about one of your favorite All-Star moments.
My first MVP I shared Tim Duncan, a.k.a. Big Fundamentals, but I took the award for, hey, you already got one of those rings, I'm taking the trophy.
You know what? I hate to give you this kind of props, Shaq, but it really astounds me. You're one of only 3 players to win the All-Star Game MVP, the regular season MVP, and the Finals MVP all in the same year. Forget about a different time span. All in the same. That's an incredible feat, big man.
Who's the other 2?
The other 2, I would probably say Kareem Abdul-Jabbar would be one, and I would say Michael Jordan would be the second. And if they're not, I don't. We'll find out.
They're logical guesses.
We'll have them by We'll have them by halftime.
What we're trying to do, Shaq, is say that we are very impressed with you, and we consider ourselves very lucky to be sitting here with you. Went too far now on that, Kenny?
Well, the sugar.
Thank you. I say
is a little too much.
Enjoy my moment.
A little too sweet on the sugar right now.
My bad. Let's go courtside.
They really be out there tripping. They be tripping. They be real talk, though. There go, man. They get into the game.
For a Western Conference contest with the Los Angeles Clippers here in L.A. For the Timberwolves, this is the last game before heading back to Minnesota. They've gathered over the course of their last 7 games. They've only had 1 loss over that span.
And they're playing some of the most impressive basketball we've seen all season in the NBA. It's hard to think of any team that's played better.
Yeah, we already starting all right.
The attitude they're bringing onto the court every night, the belief you can see in this group. It's going to take something very special to beat this team.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Rubio and Martin are their backcourt. Towns is out there with Garnett, and it's Wiggins in at the small forward position. Crawford's shot is good. One thing about Jamal Crawford, he is the definition of a streak. When he's hot, baby, watch out.
Yeah, I mean, he's a combination of craftiness and athleticism. It makes him very hard to defend. He can spot you up, run you off picks, drive past you. This guy gives you the...
Here's Prigioni, following the basket by Andrew Wiggins.
You know. Right there. They're ready too. No, that ain't
Rubio. Outside for Martin. Launches it. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
And really, I thought what was the difference in that game, offensive rebounding, or the lack, a lot of one-and-dones in that game.
Yeah, offensive rebounding to me is all about heart, the willingness to get in there and mix it up, do your work early, get to that inside position. And I didn't see any of that.
Get to the line.
Very strong start to the year last year of Andrew Wiggins out of Kansas, just 1 year with
Get
the
to the
Jazz.
line. Get to the line. Get to the
He
line.
never slowed down.
Yeah, found his stride early and just kept
Can't
strutting
stop
his
him.
stuff right to the tune.
And once you get inside that paint, it's over.
Wiggins won the Roy last year, and really deservedly so. He was the early favorite to win it, led all rookies in scoring, and wasn't really close. Put up almost 17 points per game, and he shot the ball from the perimeter far better than most thought he would.
That's good.
Well, I think this is the start they wanted. Come out and put some points up early. 3 or 4 so far.
Taking him to the right. Oh, I let him got away from him.
Doesn't go, and he's He's 0 of 1 from the field. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start off the game. And finished off by Martin.
There we go.
And very little fight put up by the defense his way to the bucket for the champ.
They did seem to take the caution, Coach Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And it's not the time for caution now. I mean, you got to be aggressive and take some risk to see if they can cut that lead down. You know, for Wiggins, he was also the rookie leader in minutes played. Quickly became the go-to player for the Wolves, and no other rookie had as much offensive responsibility as did Wiggins.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Griffin's shot is off. Look at the last game for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It was a win against the Los Angeles Lakers.
And their offense nearly
Who
to
gonna stop
perfection
him?
in that one. Very few possessions
Who gonna
were
stop
wasted.
him?
Yeah, button on them that time. I
He
mean,
gonna be
in front of
running
a
now.
hostile crowd, they never let fans get going. They silence them over and over
Blake
again.
having a hard time.
It's deflected. Crawford
Oh, I was
with the
trying to throw
steal.
it alley. I let that man get his arms up on me.
And it's Pierce in the corner. Los Angeles with another miss. Now the Timberwolves with it. They're on a 14-4 run. Here's Wiggins. No good. Nice D from Crawford.
Well, he won't miss many of those,
I tried.
especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
And the basket
I
by
tried.
Pierce.
That's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Guys, I caught up with Doc Rivers for a minute. He singled out KG as a player they would like to contain. He said that it goes beyond what
Get the
KG
point guard
can
running
contribute
now.
in the stat sheet, explaining when Garnett gets going with his intensity, that just feeds into the rest of the team, and it's a vicious cycle. Keeping Kevin from igniting his team is something they'd like to avoid here.
All right, Doris. Clippers trail by 10. Leone, looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. There's Crawford with the three.
Oh, Crawford hit that.
Shot misses. And Minnesota will come the other way. Last time they met.
And last time they faced off,
Oh, wow, I knew
easy
he
win.
was
They put together
Well, I
a pretty
threw it down. I
complete
knew he
game.
was.
Edge on the glass, for me, still stands out.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Oh,
The
my
numbers
God.
shout loud and strong. I mean, a major edge for them clearing the backboards. Difference on two.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. That free throw,
And you
no
missed?
good.
Wow.
Boy, for Jamal Crawford, guys, it's been a really good career. Not many guys can maintain his level of quickness after 15 years in the league. I mean, but last season, he finally started to show a little wear and tear.
Come on with the ball.
And back to Crawford. Last season, he was down in field goal and three-point percentage. Plus, he battled with a calf injury that ultimately kept him out of 18
Gotta
games
open them
late in the
on
year.
up right
Yeah,
there.
Kevin, but his deep range spread the floor when he was out there. He still has that presence about him that you have to honor him. It hits some
Oh,
very
Pierce out there.
tiny
Oh,
shots.
wow.
A dangerous assassin who always needs to be accounted for.
And the officials called goaltending.
Goal.
So the basket.
He didn't get to that in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
Timberwolves leading by
Tried
10.
to get. That was a tad bit too late, folks.
Rubio dishes to Wiggins. That's
Right
good.
there.
With the
Yes, sir.
assist.
Yes,
15
sir.
points for Andrew Wiggins.
Yes, sir.
How about the start that they've got?
Right.
Huge lead, and we're still in the first quarter.
And guys, it hasn't just been the scoring. I mean, they're playing tremendous defense too.
Here's Prigioni.
Hands right there. Right there. Gotta watch me some Crawford. He'll come with the
In the
move.
hoop for his third make from the field. He's
Told
3 for
you.
4 thus far in the contest.
Told you. Stop him. Gotta keep
Minnesota's
scoring.
gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Now, here's Rubio. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game.
There we
Good passing,
go.
setting up a lot
Gotta
of
do
these
the big
buckets
man.
right now, Kevin. That's been
Gotta
the
do the
key.
big.
Dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, that's a nice pass.
Gotta
Yeah,
do the
he's
big
on the
man.
money. That's no
Come
doubt.
around the screen.
Pierce
Come
with
around the
it.
peak. I mean, come
Guarded
around the
now
peak.
by Rubio. Pierce attacking.
And step up right there.
Here's Aldrich. And good work on the ball. Chance points.
Rebounding is going to be the
Wow,
focal point
yeah,
for them in
man,
this
got the
one, fellas.
rebound.
I can feel it.
No, it always is, and it has been so far, and they've gotten a nice edge on the glass.
And that
Got
one's good.
you.
And that That's 18 points for Andrew Wiggins.
The D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed.
Why Mr. Crawford is on the move? I got out the move. I got out the move. I got out the move. Come on, Pete. Come on, Pete. Hands up, hands up, hands up, hands up.
He just couldn't put together in that loss.
Night. Come on, come on, come on. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
The one-hand slam is so when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh yeah, it was smooth.
Yeah,
Even on a
that's what I'm
finish
talking
like
about.
that.
Let's go.
And really, that's what makes him unique. That combination of power
I
and
got all
polish.
the moves. I got check me
Bringing
out.
in the
I'll get
close-up
back
on the
up.
big-time
You
point.
lost it. You can't hold the ball. Get the ball. Get the ball. Get the ball.
Here's Martin. The fast break ends at the
That's
rim
what
of
I'm
the jam.
talking about. Let's go.
It's taken them no time to build this lead. A great first quarter
Let's go.
But no time to relax to keep the pressure on with the defense, and I
I'm
think they've got
feeling
to
it
try
now.
to put
He's
this one
riding
away
now.
early.
And the Clippers call time here.
And they've gotten good looks, you know, so that's one reason
We
they're
don't
frustrated.
need this thing now. We
They
ready
can
to
come up
play.
with something to get them an easy
We
line.
Yeah,
ready to
you
play
know,
the
that may
rules
be
on
the
the
answer
hot.
for them. But you know what
The
else,
rules
Greg?
is on the hot.
Ultimately, I think because they're getting good shots, they'll make a better
Right there.
percentage
Stay
of
right
them
there.
going
Come
forward.
around, come around, come around.
Catching up on
Hands
the
up.
changes for the Clippers. Smith checked in for Aldridge. Lance Stevenson comes in for Pierce.
Ooh,
And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Jamal
check
Crawford.
out Lance.
Here he
Lance, how we
comes,
didn't
and there
sign
he
him.
goes.
Look
I
at
got
him
who
punish
you
that
want.
right.
Check out the fellas. Check out his teammates
Plus, I like playing
overall
with
on the
Andre
bench, so
Miller,
they are
too.
going crazy.
Wiggins inside the line. That's in.
That's
Coming off an assist from
right.
Rubio.
They've got themselves in
That's
front with some outstanding shooting right off the bat.
Really technical, dominant performance out here. They are in a zone.
Here's Brigioni by Griffin. Launches a three.
Step up,
And that's
step up.
good. J.J. Redick for 3.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
Especially when the ball is hands. I mean, come on
Oh,
now.
yeah.
You know, he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Oh,
So
let's
many
go, let's go,
times have we
let's
seen
go,
a
let's
possession
go, let's
like
go.
that from them today? Basket coming off a quick play.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team. Major league big ball down right there.
And he keeps a tight grip on that rim after the finish.
Yeah, and give them a little bit of that swagger that they seem to have lost. And that one gives them a
That's a
+5
pretty one,
rebound
too.
advantage.
Wide open.
Pretty clear. They're down there. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Now, here's Rubio. Kevin Martin on the wing. Past the arc. Good.
Not in
Martin's
that
got 10
time.
points in the game.
Not in
And they
that
are
time.
doing some damage from deep.
Which is the main reason, partner, they're sitting on this big lead. Awesome shooting so far.
Here's Redick. He's coming off a 16-point game against Chicago. And they'll keep possession. And it's Stevenson missing.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He hit to knock those down.
The blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And last season filled one for Nikola Pekovic, played only 31 games.
You trying to
before he was
slide on up
sidelined.
out of it.
Clark with an Achilles injury.
Yeah, and you know, he wasn't even playing quite up to par before the injury, Kevin. After shooting well over 50% in each of his first 4 seasons, he dropped to under 43% last year.
And on the subject of Pekovic, season was another difficult step back for him physically. At some point, one wonders his whole career becomes in jeopardy. It just takes so much effort to keep coming back.
Stevenson drives in.
Step up right there.
Softly drops.
You know, he didn't need to
Oh, yeah,
make
you
the
want to
layup
show- yeah, I
complicated.
feel
I mean,
that.
it's not a
Yeah.
trick shot contest, but he decided to go for a little extra flavor on that one.
Now here's Pekovic. Pass to Bosa. Here's
In the
long-range jumper.
corner.
He's got himself going there. His first of the game on the deep ball.
And guys, I, for one, can relate to what Pekovic is going through. I mean, it's not easy as a big man to get those injuries to your leg. I mean, you're carrying a lot of weight and force around. I mean, let's hope Nikola finds a little more luck going forward as far as the injuries.
Kicks it to Muhammad. Fires the 3. Levine can't hit.
You know, a team's rebounding is one of the great measures of its energy, and
get that
theirs has been
one.
terrific in the first quarter.
I can get
Yeah,
that
they brought it
one.
in terms of having another level of intensity right from the tip. I mean, even he was
That's crazy.
surprised to be that open.
I missed that wide
Timberwolves
open
lead by
shot.
19. Jones drives in, and there's the pass to Muhammad. There's Bean. Shoots. Gets to the
They got
corner
him that
and
time,
buries it.
though.
Levine's got his second bucket
Got him
tonight.
that time,
They're
though.
allowing a sky-high field goal percentage. That won't get it.
Got him that time.
Not at all, Clark. You rarely see a team surrender
Don't get him
points
again.
this easily. They have got to do better.
Here is Smith. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Here's Levine. He kicks to Jones. From deep. Off to a good start as he hits his
Make him
first
pay
shot
for it
attempt.
every time.
And off to an
Make him pay
incredible
for it.
start here early
Make
from
him
long
pay
range.
for it.
Lighting it up from outside.
Come
Hard
on,
to keep
hands
up
up.
with this.
Johnson in
Hands
the
up.
corner.
Oh, I jumped. What I jumped?
Nice feed that
What I
time from
jumped
Stevenson.
for? I look like a
Johnson's
fool.
got his second
JJ.
basket
What I
of the game.
jumped? Get back in down, dog.
51 seconds left in the
What I
first.
just jumped for? He made me look like a fool.
Jones kicks to Bielitsa. Fades. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
Now that's an old
Side
right
on
there. A
him.
good one, too. The fadeaway.
He shot on the phone for me.
Stevenson
Gotta do what I
outside.
gotta go on the inside. a little
Screen
bit.
by Smith. Off the pick.
Gotta get-
Got a piece of it.
Uh-uh.
And he recovers it. From
You
outside
let
the
him
arc.
wide open.
The Clippers keep it alive. Pass to Reddick.
Don't know the
Some
rebound.
nice ball movement by
You
the
don't,
Clippers.
you don't want the rebound. You just gonna give it back to him. Step up
Stevenson
right there.
from the arc. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Johnson. That is his first foul of the
really
game.
I hope not on him. Come on, Red, with the ball. Come on, come on,
12
come on,
seconds
come
left
on.
in the first quarter. And stolen by Reddick.
Oh my God! I
They're
did
running.
all that just to turn it
Just
off.
3 on the clock. That's good. Reddick's got 5
Oh
points so
wow!
far.
One hand on it.
We're at the end of the first quarter, and what a
I
blowout
lost the ball
already in this one.
Wow.
Minnesota on top, running away with it. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on.
And let's get it. I hope everybody that's out there watching having fun and enjoying the game. I know I am. Something
As
to
a
do.
lightning rod for fans.
Oh man, I ain't get a chance to meet
He
Mr.
is
Reddick.
Mr. Duke, J.J. Reddick, and it's
Mr.
hard
J.J.
to argue with
Reddick.
that school's incredible success, Greg.
Too
Whether you
anxious to
like
get
him
back
or
to the
not, and I
game.
know you've had a first-hand view of Duke a couple times.
Listen, I have the utmost respect for JJ and Coach K and what
Step
they
up
do.
right there.
And listen,
Get that
be
stuff
known
out
for
of
a
here,
lot worse
boy.
things in your life and haven't gone to a lot worse places. But I think for him, it's not about where he's been. Kev. I think it's about where he's
Get
going.
to the
What's going to be
line.
the next chapter in
Get
his
to the
career.
front of the line.
And welcome back. It's been all one-sided through the first quarter as the second quarter gets underway. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring for the Timberwolves.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good
Crazy
shoot
thing
around
to
because
have
they've
on
been
Pierce
fantastic
back
from
in.
so far, fellas.
And the other thing
And
that's been
Jamal,
equally as effective
Oh, wow,
is
I
the
missed
fact
the
that they've
free throw.
gotten out on the
What
fast
about the
break. A
wrong
lot
thing?
of points coming in transition.
They've got Smith. Also Johnson out there. Crawford out there with Cole Aldridge. And it's Prigioni in at the point. They're the group out there for the Clippers. Second quarter.
He's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Has been, never will be.
I mean,
He is a
Mr. Pierce,
determined finisher.
And he just
Down
dropped
here,
there
too.
with that one hand tomahawk slam.
Boy, Doc Rivers keeps on leading his teams to successful seasons. A full year
D-up,
rarely
D-up,
has
D-up,
a season
D-up.
where his team doesn't meet expectations.
No good on the three.
Rebound.
You know, they're not totally dominating the glass, but they're definitely doing enough to keep this lead right where it is.
But they've separated themselves, Clark, in a number of categories.
There we go,
Rebounds,
Mr. Town.
just
Anthony
give
Town.
credit where credit is due right there. A
Tell him
terrific
get when you come around.
For
with
Los
it.
Angeles, they've gone
Let's go.
1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Back to Crawford. They set the screen to the inside. Aldrich
Oh, good play.
uses the glass to finish the
Gotta
lead.
get the rebound.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly
get a
what he's
rebound.
supposed to do in that situation.
Rubio outside. There's Muhammad. There's 3 pointers off the mark. Los Angeles. They've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Pulls it from 20. And he gets that one to go off the front line. 9 points for Jamal Crawford.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
I love that mid-range shot, Greg. It's definitely given the defender something extra.
Feeds it to Prigioni. And for those joining us, we're almost 2.5 the second quarter. Rubio gets that is his first foul of the game. Andrew Wiggins is checked in for Minnesota. It's Crawford with the drive, and he gets it to go. Crawford's got 11.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain that.
When you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Here's Rubio. And he didn't get quite enough under that.
Yeah, great look, but disappointing with the miss.
Boy, what happened on that one, Greg? I mean, that's almost an automatic shot for him.
Crawford, no one around him. Crawford misses.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Towns with it, and it's him up. Passes to Rubio. Martin against Crawford. Martin, the pass to Towns. Puts it up from 7. That drops.
Easy shot.
Towns has got 4 points this quarter.
I should have dunked it.
That assist. That's a
just
pair
trying
of
to get to the
teammates
basket.
that are clearly on the same page.
Huh?
He said your father 14 minutes ago.
Oh, okay. That was up. That was up.
Mark the ticks.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Maria Ticks.
The Clippers have been one of the most consistently strong teams in the league.
Was Maria?
A bottom feeder back in the day. They have become one of the premier franchises in the NBA.
Bielitsa, he's checked in for
Excuse
Minnesota.
me, we pronounced it wrong too. But what's up to everybody? What's happening? Appreciate y'all
And
for
in the
following
second
us.
quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played
Appreciate
already.
it.
That's good. Right, as you said about the Clippers, the days of finishing near the bottom every year are over. Clark, a lot of that is Doc
I'd be
Rivers.
so stuck trying to focus
Since
on the game.
2012, Kevin, they've had the best record in the NBA. A lot of loyal fans stuck
There
it
we
out
go.
with the team
There
during
we
the dark
go.
days,
Yes, sir.
and now they're reaping the fruit.
Yes, sir.
The Clippers have gotten just
The
over
shots are
50% of their
dropping.
shots to drop here in the
The
second
shots
quarter.
are
They're 5 for
dropping.
9. Pierce with a screen on
Get
Rubio.
around the picks up on defense.
Pierce with a screen for Johnson. Off the pick.
Slide, man. You gotta
Dunks it
slide,
after the
dude.
pick frees him up.
You gotta slide
Man,
around
ran
the
his
pick.
man straight
Can't
into
get
the
caught in the
screen and got a clear path to the bucket.
That is how it is
Oh,
done.
he did that.
Excellent
I
team
think.
play there on the pick, and then he rips it down.
It's Bielitsa. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. Rubio's
Get
got
the
assist
bounce.
number 11 for him here tonight.
Leadership, really,
Bounce.
really valuable to have someone who can just take charge like he has.
Well, there's a certain amount of confidence you have when the ball is in his hands at that end of the floor right now. I mean, he just gives you a sense of
Good
confidence
shot, yeah.
because of how good he is. You know, when he gets rolling, guys,
Good
he can
shot,
be an
yeah.
absolute handful to have to deal with. And right, rolling, strong.
Deflects the pass.
Oh, man. What a turnover.
Here's Prigioni, covered by Wiggins.
What
Prigioni
a
kicks to
turnover,
Pierce.
dude. Oh,
And here we
Stands
go.
it down,
Wiggins
no.
heading to the hoop. Rips down the
It's
breakaway.
down, no.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
Yeah, how you
Clippers
started.
trail by 21.
Yeah, right there.
Prigioni kicks to Pierce. And the shot is good. Dropping
Good
in
shot,
off the
dude.
front
You
of the
know, can't
rim.
expect for him to
Pierce
miss
has
it.
got
man.
6.
Sometimes folks about his decent mid-range jumper. He can knock those down all game given a chance.
Wiggins kicks. That's a 2 from Martin. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they
yeah,
may
we
not
running,
be in the
man.
lead.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far.
Yeah, I'm
Fast
on
break,
with it.
Minnesota reverses. Rubio dishes to Towns. Pulls it up. And there's Timberwolves.
Boy, they are passing the ball very down.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way
Paul Smith and doing something
13 points
about
for Jamal Crawford.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job
Come on,
of
come on,
closing
come on, come
those
on.
lanes.
We don't want no
So
time.
for the
We
Clippers,
ready to play.
Griffin comes in for Paul Pierce. And
We
J.J.
ready to
Redick is subbed
play.
in for Jamal Crawford. Kevin Garnett, he's checked in for the Timberwolves.
Oh my God, I'm trying to pass it in.
Here's Brigioni. Redick is in the corner. Had the space there, but it's offline.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that
Oh,
range.
He threw down that 360 like no problem at all. That's insane skill.
The bench are just falling all over themselves.
Yeah, they loved it.
We should as well. No doubt that will be one of the plays of the year.
By Griffin, no good. Timberwolves leading by 20.
And for all of the improvements he's made to his game, here's why Blake Griffin isn't a better shot blocker. I mean, he clearly has the motor and the athleticism, but for some reason over his first 5 seasons, he's averaged only a half a block per game.
With the bucket.
I know it already.
Minnesota's gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. With it, and it's Aldridge picking him up. And lots of contact there. Missing the
Oh, I'm trying to kill my man.
Karl Anthony Towns didn't come into the previous year as the most highly touted prospect. His play last year, Kentucky would change that.
No question about it. People knew he was going to be good, Kevin, but few saw him being this good. He showed a little bit of everything as a Kentucky big.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Smith comes in for Cole Aldrich. And Lance Stevenson subbed in for Wesley Johnson. Minnesota also making some changes. Zach LaVine for Bielitsa. And Jones subbed in for Ricky Rubio.
As with Towns, he is so valuable in every aspect of the game. Really great at both ends.
Oh man, I
His
missed this
defense is
shot.
as strong
Oh,
as it
too
gets
bad. So
for a
sad
first-year
right
player.
here. Wow.
He's picking up right where he left off in the first.
Brigioni kicks to Stevenson. Kevin Garnett grabs the miss. Garnett's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Jones, the pass to Garnett. Here's LaVine. And another three for Minnesota.
And perhaps the biggest plus about Towns is his upside. I mean, he's shown that he can make big strides in his level of play. Already good at shooting from outside and can play either.
And the wide open shot from Redick. It's good. The assist that
Well, he
time
gonna
from
come
Smith.
back with it.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
Yeah, I'm not sure of the quality of that three-point attempt right there, going at it the way they did, but it all worked out for him.
Jones drives in. Count that one. Jones has got 5 points so far.
Nice work on the
Go
inside.
drive
Hard
on
to
him.
get that
Go
one up
drive
and over
on him.
the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be
Rise on him.
easy down
Start
there.
rise on him.
A little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Smith. No
Oh,
coverage.
good
That's
shot. Good shot.
Gianni on the quarter.
Yeah, they've gotten into a nice flow this quarter.
Yeah, looking to turn things around here, Greg, and cut into this lead.
To the wing right side. Now here's Towns, defended by Griffin.
What the world I threw to that man for? I'm trying to throw him the that man threw all the way all the time.
Smith right
What's
side.
up, Bill? We gotta get in front of him.
Teardrop shot. The shot is off. And Minnesota will come the other way. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. To start a 3-game homestand with that game. LaVine can't hit.
You know what? His finishing ability, not really at the level that you would expect from a pro, but he's going to have to start playing with more force.
Stevenson against Wiggins. Left side, Jones.
Oh my
Now
God,
the
I just be
Clippers
throwing
moving
it
it
to
up.
these guys.
Stevenson leading the charge.
Take this stuff.
And it's up. And they say last touch. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Nikola Pekovic comes in for Towns. And it's Muhammad in for Wiggins. Stevenson just to Smith. That ball. Nice feed that time from Stevenson. Stevenson's got 4 assists. Timberwolves leading by 23. LaVine kicks to Garnett. 1:52 left in the first half of the game. And it falls over the rim and
Get
in.
in there. Come on.
Garnett's
with
got
it.
his
Come
second
on
bucket
with
of the
it.
night.
Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking advantage.
And he was on the way up. 2 free
Oh
throws
my
now for
God,
him.
with the foul.
And guys, Josh Smith, an interesting blend of talents. A good defender, great finisher around the rim. Also an underrated passer at times.
Let's go.
And Josh Smith, kind of a twin. Spent some time at power forward. Clark, he spent some time at small forward. He's handled the ball. He's kind of all over the...
He is, but I think he's best, Kevin, working side. He's gotten stronger. He's worked on his post game, and I think as time has passed, he's settled in as a full-time power forward. At least that's where he should settle into.
Oh, yeah. Now we
And 2
back
more
on
three-point
track. Now
field
we
goals
back
for
on
him
track.
here in
Yes,
the
sir.
second quarter. Somebody had
Now we
better
back
get
on
ahead of
track.
him.
Reddick with the screen on Jones. The dish now to Reddick. By Griffin. Was shot by Reddick, no good.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the
They've done a lot of things well today, but it's about what they've done on the board. Top of
Lawrence into the line.
The Timberwolves have been coming
These
through at the
2
charity
points.
stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. Good, Levine.
Levine.
And seals both of them.
All right, we rolling. We rolling.
There's 50 to play in the first half. To the paint, it's tipped and stolen by Pekovic. Fast break, Minnesota. Here's Jones. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries. Here's Brigioni. He's got 7.
Get back on defense.
He dishes it to Reddick.
Oh, wow. Reddick. Wow.
Drills the three-pointer.
No Reddick.
Reddick's got 8
No
points in the
Reddick.
quarter.
That's the kind of D
He wild.
that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Next to Zhang. He feeds it to Levine. There's the triple. Here's Pekovic, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And that putback about a bucket as you're going to get.
exactly what happens when you don't box out, Greg.
Here's Brigioni. Defended by Jones. Griffin attacking. How's that for an inch? Right there with the dunk.
Now, that was an incredible reverse throwdown right there. Tremendous body control.
I'd even go as far as say, Clark, that was a
Yeah,
punctuation.
they know Border thing is missing.
Sending a message.
How about, guys, that's those dunks that you probably want in your career.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Minnesota on top.
Well, we're headed to the second half, guys.
Halftime show.
When showing up, get serious.
Ernie Johnson here again with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. We welcome you back to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Andrew Wiggins led the way in the first half. He ended up with 31 points, 6 rebounds, and 1 block. And Kenny,
First
what did
half?
you see out there from the Timberwolves?
They had a tremendous first half from the three-point line. Their shot selection was pretty sound, considering how many took. And the confidence of the shooters, now that's outstanding.
And over to Shaq. Now your take on the Clippers.
Well, when you look at the opponent field goal percentage, that tells the whole story. They gave up way too many good looks. When they come out of the break, they got to play way tougher, Ernie. Get those hands up. Get in your opponent's face. Do something.
And that'll do it for now as we send you back to Kev for the start of the second.
Get right back into it. Let's do it. The close out.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game.
How about Wiggins in this one?
But the Clippers had a
31
good
points, and he's
squad.
drained 3-point
Wow.
bombs so far.
Don't
Wow.
stop. Don't hesitate.
You
Keep
up on
firing from
them
out
and
there.
messing.
When the shot's falling like
You gonna
this.
pull that?
Checking out the group of flips under the second half. Martin and Wiggins out on the perimeter. Garrett Towns, and it's
Oh,
Rubio
well,
in at the
right.
one spot.
And they've looked terrific today. That's had a lot to do with their success.
Boy, it certainly has. I mean, they've done a really good job recognizing anytime they've had the numbers advantage, and then they've taken advantage. We've seen it time and time again here.
Oh, got me jumping all over the place too, man.
Griffin attacking. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Rich.
Oh wow, they got me with that play. Oh, he missed the dunk, and we got the ball.
On the break. Martin with the ball. Rubio with it, and Crawford picks him up defensively. Doubled by Crawford. Rubio the pass to Garnett. Against Crawford, down to 5 on the shot clock, and it's Martin missing.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed.
You hope that's not indicative of the type of D they're going to play, because if they do, they're going to have struggles with him tonight. That's a big donut, folks, here. Start the second. 4 straight they've missed. Perfect approach for what the D was showing on that possession.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Pierce kicks to Crawford. 9 feet
You
out.
didn't want to take on. You didn't want to take on the chat.
Another miss.
You want to take on the
Without
chat.
a make, that's a really ragged start time.
Los Angeles has gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Prigioni dishes to Griffin. Solid shot from the distance.
Oh, check out Griffin. What? Griffin with the move. What?
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it's never going to be an easy night for you.
Stolen.
Oh my God! I just
Now the Clippers moving it up.
I don't want the rock.
And stolen by Wiggins.
Get out the crowd. They'll let me turn over.
With it, he has 6. Wiggins outside. Rubio right side.
Somebody open.
Garnett the screen. 5 to shoot. And he gets it to go. 33 points for Andrew Wiggins.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
Griffin a screen on Rubio. Kicks to Griffin. Makes a big high bounce and goes in. 4 points now in the quarter.
Come on, time out.
As soon as he recognized the height mismatch, he immediately pulled up for the jumper.
And Greg, that's just good basketball.
You'll pull 2 nice jumpers out there. You don't need no time out.
He's got to take it.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Bielitz has checked in. And it's Rubio. And the dunk by Towns.
That's all. They got to get back in sync. They had a few turnovers, but the game still go
It's
on.
almost as if he lives
Don't
in the
stop.
air, and dunks like that have become quite commonplace.
Right there, slide right there.
Prigioni the pass to Griffin. The kick out to Pierce. Plenty of space. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. 8 points for Paul Pierce. Have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Pierce with the steal.
Where you get out the way, dude? Oh my God, all these turnovers. Man, me out the whole court, I be turning down.
Will not go. This is off the front iron. Timberwolves shooting a mind-boggling 79% off the floor. Dishes to Rubio. Towns with it. Griffin's there. Wiggins, and he gets the bucket. Wiggins has got 4 points in the quarter.
Fantastic ball movement. Keep them apart
That's
with their
set it up.
passing.
Purposeful passing. Their last
Gotta
10
take what
points
they give.
have all come off assists.
And the call will be against Kevin Martin.
Oh
That's his
man.
for the Clippers. Wesley Johnson's checked in for Griffin. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Pablo Prigioni.
The ball in, man. Come on, pass it to somebody. Come on, you got Paul Pierce.
He's got 13. Pass to Crawford. Inside. Shot clock at 6. And there's
Oh
the
my
on the
God.
shot.
All
Took
these
the foul.
fouls.
Shot misses.
Foul
He'll be shooting
turnovers.
2. And let's check out the scoring breakdown here for the Timberwolves.
So far, they've turned in a fantastic performance from the three-point line. It's been a weapon all
Taking
game.
you out my
But I also
out of my
like the
offense.
balance because they're doing a great job of getting inside and converting around the rim. I really like their aggressiveness.
Wiggins
That ain't
from
the
the
one I
double team.
wanted right there. Come on. That's it, but as soon as I try to give it to it, they won't try.
Now here's Towns. He's guarded closely. Here's Martin. That's good. It's Rubio with the
That was
assist.
so hard to get
And
something out
that's
to
20
do.
points for Kevin Martin.
And guys, it's beautiful things to watch
Oh,
in
you
the
turn on,
NBA.
yeah,
When
come on.
Kevin Martin gets hot with the
I'm gonna
jumper, I mean,
fly
there are
around and
guys
go
with
right there, right
range,
there.
and there are guys who dial it up from a different area.
Oh,
code.
wow.
Kevin Martin, he sends it home literally from another planet.
Yeah, this dude. Come on. Real? I told you I'd be too anxious. Come on, man. Let's play ball.
Crawford drives in. That's in. He's 7 for 12 now in
Good
the game.
move. I was trying to beat her. I couldn't get to it fast.
Easy bucket.
For Minnesota, on 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. Martin for 3, and it's Martin again missing.
The defense better watch out. They better be alert because this guy can make threes. As
Third
we saw
quarter
in
and
the first
then
half.
then our quarter.
Here's Wiggins, and the dunk to
There
finish
we
it
go.
off.
Yeah,
Beauty.
I think that
now
play
we
sort
did
of sums
something.
up what we've seen throughout, just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope game, I mean, it's really
Oh,
deflating
come on,
from a
step right
morale
there, right there.
standpoint. They need stops and
Right
points,
there. Stay
not
right
turnovers.
there.
The elbow. Deep 2 from
No,
Crawford.
he won't pull it. That's up to you
It
right
has
there.
not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Wesley Johnson picks one up.
Well, it didn't
How you
take
do
long
them,
for us
just
to see
pull up
just
on
how
them.
explosive Andrew
Just pull
Wiggins
up
could
on
be
them.
in the air. I mean, had a handful of huge dunks throughout the course of the season.
Just pull
He's
up
going to
on
make a lot of posters career.
Smith checked in for Los
Oh,
Angeles.
that's good.
Lance Stevenson
That
comes in
was
for
good.
Jamal Crawford.
Good.
Minnesota also with the sub. Pekovic is checked in. And both free throws good for Wiggins. Greg, you're right. It's clear to see with Wiggins. He is already fearless with his dunks. He'll go right at any big man with impunity and finish over.
Right
Yeah,
there,
and I think people
right
was a
there.
dunker, but they didn't know how aggressive he would be.
Oh,
with
really?
attacking
Come
the
on,
basket.
Bill.
That's where he surprised folks.
And Stevenson really couldn't find minutes in Charlotte last season. Ended up sitting out a lot of games as a DNP seeding. Not the start he wanted with the new team.
And for Stevenson, to his credit, he took the benching in stride. He knew he just wasn't a good fit at times.
Yeah, and his coach, Steve Clifford, was upfront about it, and I thought did a nice job handling that. Clifford
There you
said he wanted Hornet, but just couldn't find a unit with which to make it work.
And Rubio kicks to Pekovic. Martin wide open. He fires.
Got him.
Traps in the tray. Martin's got 9 points in the quarter.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Here's Stevenson. Here's Aldridge. Banked in off the glass. Aldridge has got 8.
He was the first one to react to that excellent anticipation part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
Kevin Martin on the wing. Corner shot. And again, it's Minnesota.
Oh,
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Stevenson kicks to Smith. Redick against Rubio.
No, he's ready.
Redick. Johnson, the pass to Stevenson. That's good from the assist from Stevenson. Stevenson's got his 5th assist in this one. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Rubio with it, and it's Aldridge picking him up outside for Martin. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Got to get that.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Yeah, and Greg, you know, the only going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team.
Johnson the screen. Lets it go from deep.
Oh, he wide open.
The offensive Aldridge. And there's the with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to his team and try and get out of this hole.
Get good. Bielitsa's got 8 points.
Right back to him.
Uncontested. I mean, it's nice to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
Stevenson covered by Martin. Here's
Oh,
Aldridge.
I dropped him there.
And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the
Damn.
shallow line. Having an efficient three-point attack, very tough to defend. Let's see some of the best. The Timberwolves, number 1.
You know, unlike some of the other team statistics, there are a few key guys who have helped get them to the top of the more than other teams. I mean, this is an outstanding three-point shooting team. They take advantage of their strengths by getting good looks from behind the arc.
Free throw good, Aldridge.
Fouling in this one for Cole Aldridge. He has 11-point deals, too. What a third quarter he's having.
And you know why? I think that halftime break has really served him well.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Jang, he's checked in for Violets. Muhammad comes in for Andrew Wiggins. Zach LaVine's checked in for Kevin Martin. And Jones subbed in for Ricky Rubio. Stevenson drives in. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to strike for 2.
Looking here at some numbers for Smith. He's been a factor for them over the last month. He's putting up about 12 points a game, 7 rebounds, and just over 2 blocks. And for a reserve big man, not drop off when he checks in the game.
Yeah, you know, you want your team to at least hold court when the reserves come in. Don't lose ground. He definitely keeps them up front. Boy, they're making it look easy here. I mean, they're just automatic from the line.
Second free throw, no good.
Remember, for a long time, flopping was like the #1 concern in the NBA. I mean, it still happens a lot, but the rules have curbed it quite a bit. We have seen less and less flopping the last few years. You can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official one right.
Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Cole Aldridge. Clippers have gone 7 for 16 the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. Some doubted how fines would have worked. Overall, there have been less egregious flops for the better in the NBA.
And there will always be room for embellishment, but I like the fines because it really does minimize the number of extravagant flops. Guys have adjusted and they're not laying down as much as they used to.
Add another triple to their second half
We'll
total.
come back.
They came out of the break just dropping bombs and just not letting up at all.
Like that.
Boy, oh boy, to be young again. My, oh
Blake
my.
showing out right
back
now.
to my days.
Oh, yeah, right. It
Oh,
does
Mr.
make you
Griffin.
nostalgic, doesn't it?
Well, speak for yourself, because I could never throw it down like that, but I will say it sure looks fun, doesn't it?
There's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes in this defense.
Yeah, no doubt the defense had better play.
And Redick kicks to Griffin. Can't.
Not really sure what he was thinking about on that shot. That is not high IQ basketball.
I mean, he shouldn't even have considered taking that shot. Just a poor choice there.
Johnson for 3. Rebound by Dang. Minnesota's got more than a 50% success rate on their three-pointers since halftime. They're 4 of 7. And the basket by Jones.
Oh, there's a height disadvantage. He's to go up and over his man.
Well, he's fearless. I mean, there's nothing that concerns him. No matter what the matchup is, he's a guy that doesn't back down. He's beyond being dated.
Redick dishes to Smith.
So they'll just get to the line.
Shot about 2 triples a game last year. Yet for the last 3 seasons, his free throw percentage has been under, surprisingly, 55%.
Yeah, and that's terribly troubling. I mean, his three-point percentage improved in Houston, but the free throws, really, he can do much better than that. You look at his stroke, I think it's just a matter of concentration with Ja.
Kevin Garnett is checked in for Nikola Pekovic.
Make it 2 hands. That's what they say, right, Kevin?
That's right. And he was ultra safe with that dunk.
No reason not to be.
And guys, as he should be, remove all on that attack.
Redick passes to Griffin. Can they get it? Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
Jones kicks to Smith against Garnett. And the officials call a traveling violation. Pablo Prigioni, the Clippers. LA has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half.
I don't know what happened right there.
Stevens now defended by Muhammad. Smith for 3. Rebound, Minnesota.
They've shown some strength in the paint. Work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
I'm talking about the whole third quarter. I've been
kicks to
turning the
Stevenson
ball over
and stolen by
5.
Jang.
That would feel like.
Not watching the line there.
Man, what are you doing? Come on.
Really a good picture of what not to do on those last two possessions. They're
They're
being way too casual with the ball.
It's going to
about
if
here.
they
You
keep
said
it
it right
up,
there
they
behind me.
need to
Get
get
out the
back
way.
to playing smart basketball.
Get out the way.
Kicks it to Griffin. Shoots a fader. Hits some rim on the way. Good. And the
Man,
bucket's
man,
good.
man,
Griffin's
get
got
that shot,
16
man.
points. And welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided. And here's Jones. Rivers out there with Wilcox. Then it's Lance Stevenson. Then it's Smith. And it's Dawson. And at the power forward. That's who's out there for the Clippers.
The defense just too soft on that possession. You have to be closer. Best at the rim.
Smith sets the pick for Rivers. Smith kicks to Stevenson. Back to Smith. Dawson the pass to Stevenson. Just 5 to shoot. 13 feet away. Rebound by Dang. Jang's got 4 rebounds in this game. Jones drives in. Levine drains it from beyond the arc. Levine's got 19 points.
He is on fire from beyond the arc.
Yeah, it seems like all of his points are coming from deep, Greg.
And it's slammed in by Stevenson.
But Lance Smith, he said y'all should have got me.
He went hard to the hoop, Clark, and didn't disappoint when he got there.
Yeah, ain't no reason to be passive now. You have got to go in attack mode.
Jones dishes to Jang. Baseline J on the way. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
That one was a big difference in the field goal percentages between these two teams here in the second half.
And Greg, that difference has come about because we've got one team moving crisply, getting good shots, and the other is just kind of stagnant.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And Greg, you know, the defense has been very slow to adapt.
The Clippers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Rivers
Wow,
kicks to
Muhammad
Stevenson.
fell down.
And it's the Clippers storm.
Wow.
And he has starting to
Muhammad
turn it on
fell down.
now after that slow start.
Here's Levine. Fires for 3. Dawson rebound. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the fight. Nobody needs Stevenson. Stevenson missing again.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Jones the pass to Muhammad. Another miss by Minnesota. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Rivers dishes to Smith. Shot misses.
Just tentative. Lacking a little bit of confidence allowed the defender to recover and contest.
I told you I've been turning the ball over like crazy.
Rivers kicks to Stevenson. Now the pass to that ball. High speed that time from Stevenson.
Wow.
He's got assist number 8 now on the night. Over to the left wing. Here's Levine. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it.
About time.
Levine's got 21.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
The feed now to Smith. 2 on none. No one back to stop this. And Muhammad throws it down.
Sure not.
And a great job of taking advantage of the steal there to get those easy ones in transition.
You know, that's exactly how you draw it up, Greg, on the board. I mean, good defensive, aggressive play in the open court, hand in glove when they work together.
And the Clippers making a change here. Johnson's checked in. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Andre Miller's checked in. Pass to Wilcox.
Out of space.
Kicks it out to Johnson. A second chance effort. And it's in. Number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor. For Minnesota, they've gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the stretch in this final quarter. Here's Here's Levine.
And I hit him
The
again.
Clippers
Oh,
grab the
my
miss.
God.
They get to take on the Magic in Orlando after this one. That sets in motion a 4-game road trip for them. And the shot is good.
Yeah, well done to
They
finish
tell
that
me
one.
what they really back in, but we ain't gonna
Minnesota's gone 1-3 from
What's
outside the
going
arc
to
since
do?
we've reached the fourth quarter. Muhammad, the pass to Bielitsa. Good.
It
Got
wouldn't be
him.
a bad idea. An extra body on him. Get when he barrels his way in close. He's such a good finisher. He needs more than one guy to defend him.
Here's Rivers. The stupendous finish. Rivers
There's
has got
nobody
6 points in
balling.
the
They
quarter.
balling.
All of their
They balling.
buckets
They
coming
balling.
from
They
inside.
trying to score.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
Feeds to Jang.
Oh, my.
One-on-one here. On ice.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah,
Second
early
round, been turning
offense
the
is
ball over
often
like
easy
crazy.
offense. Excellent work that time.
Miller kicks to
Sloppy.
Muhammad. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
And he's showing signs now of after going scoreless through the half.
Cole Aldridge. He's checked in for Lance Stevenson. And then for Minnesota. Pekovic is checked in for Gorgui Dieng. And it's Payne. Well, there was a time when the media had written off Shabazz Muhammad as an impact player. We showed last year he belongs in this NBA.
Yeah, certainly did. I mean, he improved in every facet of the game, and sometimes we tend to write guys off a little too soon, Kevin. The media in general, not you in particular. He's been a big-time performer for the Wolves.
What the ball in, man? That's NBA
Now
sound.
guarded by Payne. 6 on the clock. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
And for Muhammad,
Don't know
it's
where to go.
weird that so many fans had given up on a player just after his rookie. He's vindicated anyone who stuck with him after his slow rookie start.
And it's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here.
And that's just careless there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Passes it to Wilcox. Just 4 to shoot. Rivers can't get it to go.
And for Muhammad, a lot of it had to do with the hype he got in college with his age situation. So when he struggled, people were too quick him off. But he has showed he can
Oh,
ball.
right here. Not bad. They'll get it.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. They set the pick. Dawson the pass to Johnson. Another shot. It's good from Aldridge. Aldridge has got 9 the second half.
Well, they've really put the extra effort in on the glass here.
Yeah, totally out hustling their opponents. The coaching staff has to effort.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation.
You know, it hasn't always been the case in the NBA, but parity is at a great spot right now. Every team can compete for a title or end up last in their conference this season. It's something the NBA wanted and ultimately has achieved.
And so he hits the technical free throw. And speaking of NBA parity, it's impossible to go from last to first in a single year, but it can happen in a 3-year span.
And that's all you really want from a fan's perspective, hope. To illustrate the parity, all 4 teams in the conference finals from last year were different from the year before.
It's really been a tale of 2 halves, guys. A slow start this quarter. He has really been the man.
Rivers dishes to Aldridge. That's good. Aldridge has got 4 points in the quarter.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
Off target from outside. And it's the Clippers ball. Rivers with it, and it's Miller picking him up. Here's Aldridge. No luck. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Inside. Payne in the post. Rebound by the Clippers. Dawson's got his 4th rebound in this one.
I try to go to the low post.
Kicks to Dawson. That is good.
Good job threading that pass into the lane. I like his vision, guys. He sees everything.
Miller, the pass to Payne. Another shot. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. They're really pushing them around. Straight bully ball.
Just look at the game for Pekovic. He's got 10 points, and 4 of his points have come at the foul line. He's made the most of those opportunities.
You can't undervalue the importance of that. Many times the game comes down to which team wins the free throw battle.
Smith checked in for the Clippers. Gorgui Dieng's checked in for Minnesota. Comes in for Bjelica.
Come on, man. Throw the ball in, dog.
Now off the inbound. Good. That's now 8 points for Josh Smith. And so it's Minnesota with it. Miller outside. He kicks it to Jang. Got a piece of it stolen by Wilcox.
I told you I've been making careless turnovers this whole second half.
On Andre Miller. That's his first foul.
The second half. That's what they call the second half, the third and fourth quarter, the second half. The first and second quarter is the first half. The third and fourth is the second half.
Here's Rivers. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw
Oh
line
my God, turnovers and foul. Really?
No good.
And he missed the free throw. All that for nothing.
And that trip coming up empty.
And you missed both of them.
Minnesota's
Wow.
gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the third quarter. That is good. Miller's got it. Now here's Rivers. Great D that time from Pekovic.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the. They were all over.
Certainly that shot well within his range.
I would hope.
And especially when he caps it off a one-hand jam.
Smith with a screen on Miller. Rivers kicks to Smith.
Out there on Smith.
And he gets it to go.
That's the kind of D not going to find success with guys. They got to get a hand in the face.
Rivers against Miller. Here's Levine. Rebound by Aldridge. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the fourth. And it's Johnson penetrating. Scores the bucket. 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
Feeling it. He's feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
It's stolen by Wilcox.
Man, come on, Levine. Whoa, man. Come on.
Rivers dishes
I'm
to
telling you all
Aldridge.
these turtles.
Again, Los
I don't
Angeles.
turn the ball so
He
much
should thank
over
the
so
key
many
for those
times
2
again.
points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
Really, I don't turn that.
Miller, the pass to Pekovic. Here's Levine. 8 for 15 with that made basket. But he's not satisfied yet. The Clippers shooting at 52% field. They're on the wing, Johnson.
Far from there.
Now the dish to Wilcox. Pass to Johnson. For the 3. Another miss by Johnson.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Here's Levine. Good. And Miller gets the assist.
There we go. Now we
Levine's got 9 points now in the quarter.
I like the way he's not forcing anything, taking advantage of what the defense has given him. He's been a key contributor for them in this quarter.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout.
Mr. Smith
for the Timberwolves.
And Clark, they up in this one. Fantastic offensive performance.
Most definitely. They shot the ball extremely well. It's a game to be proud of.
And on the year, looking at their record, this make it 49 wins.
And once again, they're going to come out on top in this series. 3 straight victories in as many games this season against this club. They've done a great job of just playing their best when it has mattered against the Clippers.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Wiggins. He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
To the middle, here's Smith. The shot, no good. And Timberwolves taking it the other way. Miller with the ball, and it's Johnson picking him up. Fires for 3. And another three for
Oh,
Minnesota.
boy, he hot. He hot. I could
seal the
get nothing with him.
Yeah, and now
He
let's
hot.
just keep an eye on how much longer they keep the foot on the accelerator.
Oh, man,
Nice shot by Smith.
You know, it's a plus to get good looks in the paint, and when you can get them, you got to score them.
Dishes it to Levine from outside the arc, and the shot is
Oh,
good.
boy, Levine's
Levine's got
dripping right
31
now.
points.
And this is going to be a fantastic
Dripping
result.
right.
No win on the road comes
Not in the
with him in the
NBA,
game
they don't.
like
And
that.
trust me, they're going to take
At
a
the
little
beginning,
extra play this win, having silenced an entire building of hostile fans.
And a foul called on the shot.
To the
Got him
line.
on the way up that time, so
And
he'll
that's
shoot
fair.
two right here.
Get him to the line.
Los Angeles. Zach Levine. At the line for two.
Free throw. Both shots good from the stripe. Rivers with winning this one easy. This one was over.
Well, ladies and
before the
gentlemen,
final
in the
buzzer. fans
entire
were
world, this is
waiting for
another
something to get
edition
excited about,
of
Greg, but they never got it.
Didn't. I mean, they
by
just
the Wolf
rolled.
Lover with the boy
Really
Jacob.
easy.
The
What an
last.
efficient performance at both ends.
Yeah, that was pretty fun, y'all. I
Tom
enjoyed
Kellogg, Greg
myself. I
Anthony, and Doris
enjoyed
Burke.
playing.
This is Kevin
Enjoyed
Harlan saying
entertaining y'all
thanks for
guys. I
watching.
hope everybody
Now time
liked
to
it.
head
And
over
I'm
to
going
the
to turn it
studio
back
where
over
the
to my
award-winning
dog,
Ernie
Jacob.
Johnson is with
I'll
Shaq
let
and
you
Kenny,
play.
all standing to get away.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
As y'all see, what butt again?
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the
Since they
opportunity
just
to
had
present our
bring us
Jordan
back,
player of the game,
bigger and badder.
Andrew Wiggins. Just after first quarter of the game, he came out hot and just never cooled down. That boost his team early on a huge factor.
His accuracy from the field was.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan.
We just get better and better.
Yeah, that's how practice made perfect. Practice? Oh, I heard somebody say practice.
Yeah, people make fun of practicing, but practice makes you better, stronger, and
Mentally fit, prepared for whatever
mm-hmm.
you're going to face.
Next, we got the Chicago Bulls we'll be facing.
Oh, wow. That's going to be nice. That's going to be fun. That's going to be a lot of fun. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
You know, out of here.
Let me see it. There you go. Exit. There you go. Out of there.
Yeah, it takes me a moment. I'm good at action games, nigga. He's good at basketball. Well, guys, gals, wolf lovers, all the pack people out there,
To the wolf pack.
we thank you for watching our video, and
Highly appreciate it.
we're going to try to get a video out every day, probably one at times, but this is just us. We're back, and we're going to try to go back harder and better than before. So this is Wolf Lure signing out.
Arr!